What is going on, everybody? Well, listen, I thought the title was funny. I think that the title to this stream is funny. What is going on, everybody? What's up, Goose? What's going on there, MH? No, I don't need to flex on him. I told you want to see me flex? You go to that Bad Dog Boot Camp video, and you'll see me flex right there. Go to the Bad Dog Boot Camp video. Plenty of flexing on that video. Kid Blue is in the house. What's going on, Kid Blue? You guys ain't subscribed to Kid Blue. Please go over there. Sub up that channel. Also sub up my man Goose Sports. Sub those guys up, man. Great content creators over there. Please show them some love. 79 Steve's in the house. Karambite. What is going on, man? My boy Afghanistan's in the house. Psycho Steve, big Eagles fan. What's up, Psycho Steve? Chris Leone, how you doing, man? Mike Green, what up? Aaron Ilias, what's going on? Or Elias, however you would say that. Lemuel Sinclair, how you doing, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. I saw my boy John Letourneau in here. I don't know if he's still in here or not, but, you know, I have to, listen, man, you got to have a little fun. There's nothing to have fun with right now. So you got to dig a little bit at the Eagles because, listen, they're getting everybody. And I'm going to tell you a little story. Well, not a story, but I was in Philly 500s. There's my man, John Letourneau. What's going on, Johnny? Thank you for joining the stream, sir. Hobo Steve, what's up, man? Thank you for being here. Mike Green, how you doing? So I'm in Philly 500 stream earlier. What's going on, Romdre? I'm in Philly 500 stream earlier. I'm just listening to the Philly talk, and not that Philly's not saying anything crazy, you know. But I'm reading the comments in the live stream. I'm reading the comments, and I no lie, guys. I am not making this up. I swear to God. I swear on my son. Okay, there was somebody in that chat that talked about the Eagles trading for Aaron Donald. I swear to God. I swear to God. The guy, whoever it was, I didn't see the name, but talking about the Eagles trading for Aaron Donald. This is their mindset. Nobody's off limits for Philadelphia. Nobody's off limits for Philadelphia. Nobody's off limits. It's hilarious. It's hilarious, man. What's going on, Kevin Brodowski, Austin Anderson? What's going on there, Dank Burrito? What's going on, man? What's going on, New Jersey Jake, Noah Cahill, Taylor S. Good to see my lady Taylor S. in here all the time. Good to see you, Taylor. Good to see you. Hope all is well. What's going on, Quentin Nichols? I'm telling you, man. This is why I make fun of the Eagles and the fan base, because we get stuff like that. Ooh, we got to get Aaron Donald. Like every single person, according to most of this fan base on YouTube, is available via trade, via signing, or whatever, trading draft picks, whatever it is. They're all available for Philadelphia. It doesn't matter. They have no cap. They have no cap space or nothing. It's crazy, man. What's going on there, G. Ever? Jack Vegetables, how you doing? My man Ed Orgeron, thank you for subbing. I appreciate that, Coach from LSU. You're the man. Oh, man, David from Colorado, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I really appreciate that, man. Really, my good man. Super chat is Denver Broncos orange. Very nice. I really appreciate that, David. Thank you so much. Mason, what up, Bad Dog? What's up, David? It's been a while since I saw you, man. Hope everything is well over there in Colorado. And I hope you're staying safe. And as always, man, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. And a $20 boom! I really do appreciate that so much, man. Thank you. You got to give at least 3 first words. I know, Quentin, but this is the nonsense the Eagle fans talk about. This is why I have to laugh at it. I'm not talking about every Eagles fan. Philly 500 doesn't, do all this stuff. And, John Letourneau doesn't come out with this stuff. But there's a lot of Eagle fans that just think every single person's going to be an Eagle. Philly 500 just does videos on all the rumors. But, it is what it is. What's going on, Jeff Giordano? What's going on, Trinity Lauber? Thank you for joining the stream, guys. Saquon Barkley is in the house. Yeah, why not? Why not get Pat Mahomes? Obviously, he's definitely available for them. Scared the Eagles are going to trade for Chase Young. Of course they are. And they wouldn't have to give up anything. The Eagles will probably only have to give up their 4th and 5th round picks to get Chase Young. That's probably it, What's going on, Green Eyes? Thank you for joining the stream. Bad Dog has been busy this weekend. I think I put out 5 videos, which is good to get back to doing videos. Man, I love doing videos. And like I said, now that I have time, I definitely plan on doing a lot more Even though it might be hard to find some stuff to talk about, I do plan on doing a bunch of Giants stuff because I just wasn't able to do it. When I was going to, I still work. I mean, I still have to work from home, but obviously I can come down and cut a video if I have to or whatever. I'm here, so I can do that stuff if anything breaking happens. Excuse me. Also, there's no live streams, no Laker games at night, and my gym is closed. So I've been doing a lot of running, and I work on the Bowflex, but I'm here, with the exception when I go out and I run for like an hour. I don't run consistently for an hour, but I walk, run. I'm outside for like an hour. And then, when I'm doing my Bowflex, I'm home. So it's not like I'm not here. So I got plenty of time to do videos. And like I said, I just kind of want to stay, doing a couple live streams, maybe, like I said, 3 or 4 a week, just so we can hang out because there's really nothing to do. So, I appreciate you guys being patient with me as far as the videos went, and I appreciate you watching them, guys. Thank you, man. Oh, the Eagles fans are the most delusional by far. ChrisAM did some delusional Giants fans too. Trust me on that. What's got Lactavius Brown, 670 million years. Linebacker means 8 games starting max for the Eagles. I don't even know what that's all about. Well, you know what? That's true. That's true, Mick. But Philly 500 is Philly 500. Oh, John Donovan, thank you so much on the super chat. I appreciate it so much. Brilly, my good Mason. You can take that one Eagles fan saying an Aaron Donald trade rumor, we don't want him. I was in there too, and I'm like, when you get him. So John Dunham saw it. So I'm telling you, I told you I wasn't lying. He saw it. He's an Eagles fan. He saw it. I'm not making this stuff up. They do come out with this stuff. They do. I got a lot of great Eagles fans on my page, and that's why I just like to needle you guys a little bit. I have to. I'm a Giants fan, man. I have to needle you guys. You know that's what I do. John, thank you so much on the $5. Boom! Appreciate that. For those of you who don't know me before the last year or so, pretty much since 2019 or 2018, if you guys didn't see my videos before I started streaming and doing all the stuff that I do now, kind of reporting on the Giants, I used to be a trash talker, and I went at the Eagles really, really hard all the time. Like, I destroyed that franchise, that fan base. I talk so much trash to them. So once in a while, for the old school Eagle fans, your John Letourneaus and I don't even know who else. I mean, I know there's other guys that have followed me for a long time. I don't know how long John Dunham's followed me, or Brock Kitchline, or a lot of other Eagle fans. But when I was in the TTC, they know I used to dig at them all the time. So I kind of have to do it once in a while just to keep them on their toes. Like, I got to make fun of them a little bit. But it is funny that these guys say this stuff. And I'm not making it up. I mean, the guy really did say, let's trade for Aaron Donald. This is why I pick on him. Because you're going to... OBJ's on the trading block. I saw another Eagles video maker do that. I forgot the Eagles video, the maker that did it. But they were talking about OBJ last year. If OBJ is going anywhere, he's going to Vegas. So do I take Nitro Freak seriously? No. How can you can't take him seriously. I don't. It's hard to take a lot of Eagles fans seriously, Scott. Some of them, it's crazy. Like, and EDP cracks me up, but I mean, I don't take him seriously either because he's EDP. EDP does what he does on here, and he's very successful. So I understand what EDP's angle is on here, so I don't really take anything he says seriously. I get a good laugh out of it, but I wouldn't say I take it seriously. Nitro Freak, same thing. I don't really take anything he says very seriously. I know he likes to take shots at me, and that's fine. I always find it amusing when grown men, or supposedly supposed to be grown men, come on here and talk about other video makers. For whatever reason, I never quite understood that, but it is what it is. OBJ ain't worth the Eagles winning cap. No, that's the thing. You're typical of so-and-so. Eagles can't afford these guys. They have the Eagles have no cap space in 2021. They don't. So I don't know where think they're getting the money to pay these guys beyond this year. What's going on, Giants Freak? I don't either, Scott. I don't know either, man. I really don't. They are childish boys, man. Darius Slay's very good. Yeah, he is. He is very good. But they wanted Byron Jones. Darius Slay is very good. Is he put him over the top, man? Oh, John, thank you for the super chat, man. Brilly, my good man. Really do appreciate that, John. Thank you so much. He says, please tell me you saw EDP's video on his hype for Nelson Aguilar being out of Philly and heading to the Raiders. I'm crazy. I did. I did watch that. You're not going to see my comment, because he's got like 2,000 comments or whatever on his page. But I put in there, I said something about EDP's going to be really pissed off when Aguilar goes to the Raiders and blows it up. Not that he will, because Aguilar sucked. EDP hated Nelson Aguilar. He always hated him, always. So and then in his live stream today, I was in his live stream real quick today, and I just put it again. He can't see the chat was flying. I don't know how EDP reads any of the thing. It's like the Lakers. It's like me doing Laker streams at the end of it. When there's 3,500 people in there, and it's just flying past. You can't see it. But yeah, I watched it, John, and I put in there. I just said Nelson Aguilar is EDP's all-time favorite play. He hated Nelson Aguilar, but he cracked me up, man. That was funny. Thanks so much for the $5. Boom! Appreciate that, my man. I want a dynasty. I'm tired of the Giants. The Giants aren't trying to build through free agency. The Giants are getting stopgap players. That's why we sign them for such short-term deals. LA Yankee King. 3-year deals are not to build through free agency. These guys are stopgap players, allowing us to have a lot of cap space in the coming years so that we can re-sign Daniel Jones, so that we can re-sign Saquon Barkley, so that we can build through the draft, and then when we need to make these big splash moves, we can afford to do it. That's what's going on, man. What's going on? No comment. Thank you for joining the stream. Bavith is in the house. What's going on, Charles? Thank you guys for being here. Green Eyes is in the house. What's going on there? Eagles Champs 1. I don't know who that is. Is that the guy that did the Beckham video? Was that the guy I was talking about? I didn't watch it. I think I just saw the title and I just started laughing. What up, Cowboys Longhorns? Thank you for the stream. Mark L, what's going on? Eagle fans think they're getting everybody. More importantly, they think that everybody loves Philly. Yeah, that's the other thing, Mark. They all say, oh, he wants to play in Philly. Everybody wants to play in Philly. You're right. That's another thing they say. Every single player wants to play for the Eagles. Every one of them. I don't know why my camera keeps getting dark now and again. But it's funny. Eagles are taking these. That's not out of the realm, Brock. That's very possible. This division's terrible. And I don't think the Cowboys got any better. I think the Cowboys actually got worse in the offseason. You very well could take these. I'm not going to lie. You better hope that Carson Wentz stay healthy. If Carson Wentz doesn't stay healthy, who knows? This division still stinks really bad. 8 wins could take this division. For real. I did just sign with the Eagles. Yes, they do. They want me, John. Absolutely. The Eagles are looking to sign me too. Why not? Well, Scott, I'm not saying that, but I'm not saying it's not an attractive place to play. It's just some Eagle fans think every single player that is available wants to play in Philly. And they think every single player that's available is going to go to Philly. So it's just funny to me. Giants taking the East, that would be great, Charles. I would love that. You still can't get over the Blake Martinez signing. I'm guessing that's Slavoj Broccoli Rob is you didn't like it. I'm guessing that's why you can't get over it. I don't know. It's been strange. Any advice for the gym bros while the gyms are closed? What have I been doing, Bavith? What's going on, Kenny Erickson? I am currently with NASA Psycho Steve, yes. So I have a Bowflex, Bavith, so I use that. Obviously, it's not the same as actual weights. It's, resistance bands, but it's something. And I'll tell you, man, I got a really good workout in my chest on it the other day. That thing works. I mean, you feel it with the Bowflex. But I've also been incorporating a ton of cardio. I'm walking a couple miles a day. So, or not. I'm walking and running a couple miles a day. Like I walk a mile, run a mile. Walk a mile, run a mile. Walk a mile, run a mile. So I'm walking 3 miles and I'm running 3 miles pretty much every day. On top of using the Bowflex, just because I want to stay in shape so that when the gyms do open back up, I can get in there and kill it and not lose anything. So that's what I've been doing. And the most important thing is my diet has been very strong. Like it's been on point. My diet is on point, big time. So I got to keep my diet on point. That's the thing. That's most important. Do you expect my Eagles to draft wide receiver or through free agency? I think that they will, John. I think they'll draft a wide receiver at some point. Moses is signing with the Eagles. I heard that. Moses is signing with the Eagles. I also heard that Jesus. I saw somebody say that Jesus was signing with the Eagles. What's going on there, Ligma? Thank you for joining the stream, sir. New York sports fan and gaming. Good to see you, my man. If the Eagles don't draft Justin Jefferson, I'll be fine with them taking Zach Bond. I don't know if you'd want Zach Bond that early. He's kind of projected to get in the late first round, Brock. I don't know if you'd want to take Zach Bond that early. I don't know. I mean, there's 3 receivers out there. I don't know if they're all going to get to you. I don't know if Ruggs would be the guy that falls. The Judy and Lamb are not going to be there. I'll be surprised. One of them is going to the Raiders at 12 if the Raiders don't trade up with the Giants for a quarterback. One of them is going to the Raiders at 12. There's no doubt about that. We need a Bad Dog home workout boot camp. Oh, God. I don't know. I have somebody film me, so I wouldn't be able to do the boot camp from home. I wouldn't be able to do it from home. What's up? Did you see the rumors about Yannick Jones, Ruggs, and the newest member? Everyone's Keenan and Allen. They're saying the Chargers are rebuilding and could get them cheap. What, to go to the Eagles? Of course, why not? Everybody's going to the Eagles. We all know that. It's the title of the stream tonight. Of course they do Afghanistan. That's what they do. Hercules just sounded the day. Why not? You get Hercules, Zeus. They're all going to the Eagles. What's going on, Jared Williams? Thank you for joining the stream. OTB mods. I agree. Yes, Eagles are trading for Lawrence Taylor. Of course they are. Eagles are signing Marshall Mathis. Wayne Gretzky and Babe Ruth, of course. Judy to the Eagles if you trade up. I mean, what would you want to give up, though, John? I mean, you really want to give up that much for a wide receiver? Because Judy's probably going to go top 10, I'm guessing. Who is my favorite Eagles player ever to watch? There's 2. There's 3. Randall Cunningham used to kill the Giants. Kill him. But I liked Randall Cunningham. Reggie White. How do you not love Reggie White? How do you not love Reggie White? If you love defense and you grew up in the 80s like I did, you loved Reggie White. Reggie White was the man. I loved Reggie White. So much respect for Reggie. Loved Reggie. My favorite Eagle of all time, though, Eric Allen. I loved Eric Allen. Eric Allen, it's a absolute farce and just a joke that man is not in the Hall of Fame. Eric Allen belongs in the Hall of Fame. There's not a doubt in my mind. That guy was right beneath Deion Sanders as the best cover cornerback in the league back then. Eric Allen was amazing. Eric Allen is the guy that a lot of people don't know unless you grew up in that era. But he was such a good corner. Then he ended up going to the Saints, which I appreciated much better that he wasn't on the Eagles anymore. But I loved Eric Allen. That's my favorite Eagle of all time. I loved Eric Allen. Yeah, but why not get Barry Sanders? Of course, Vodka Drinker's in the house. What's going on, Vodka Drinker? Seth Joyner was a great player. I didn't like him, though. Yeah, Reggie and LT on the same defense. That'd be insane, man. It'd be insane. Favorite Eagles, Brian Westbrook. Oh, he used to destroy the Giants, man. All the running backs did. Westbrook did. McCoy did. They used to kill the... I remember 1997... I think it was 97. Pretty sure. The Eagles and Giants are playing. The Giants were up 10-7 or 14-10. It was something like that. And a very similar thing happened with the Giants that did when they lost in the Miracle of the Meadowlands Part 2 when they kicked the ball to Deshaun Jackson. He returned it for a punt. In that game, the Eagles could not move the ball on offense at all. I think the Giants went 10-7. The Eagles couldn't do a damn thing on offense. Not a thing. Giants punted the ball back to the Eagles with about 2 minutes ago, and instead of kicking it away from Brian Westbrook, they kicked it to him when he returned it for a touchdown. We ended up losing. So I remember that, and that was ridiculous. What's going on, Casey Thornton? What's going on, Dylan Renner? I tell you what, I hated Brian Dawkins with a passion. Hated him when he played, but I respected the hell out of him. But I hated Brian Dawkins. But I did respect him very much. Carl Banks hitting Cunningham's knee and still going down. Yeah, I remember that cruise on. That was terrible. That's kind of like OC. Was it OC that hit Vince Young and didn't drop him to the ground? He let up on the play. And not that Carl Banks let up on the play, but OC let up on the play and Vince Young ended up throwing a touchdown and making a big play. The game the Giants blew a 21-0 fourth quarter lead against the Titans. That was pretty bad. Hey, Camel Toes, what's up, guys? No Bush, but I got Diet Green Tea. If you guys haven't subbed up my boy 8 Camel Toes, it's another guy. Go over there, show him some love. You want to talk about some entertaining live streams? My man's got it going on over there. Go check him out if you haven't done so. Crazy Mofo, what's going on? Think you were enjoying a stream? I don't remember Eric Allen playing with the Raiders. Must have been at the end of his career. Yeah, Randall Cunningham punted had a 91-yard punt against the Giants, too. He killed us, Donna. You're right. He did a 91-yard punt. Randall Cunningham had. I think it went over McConkey's head or a bounce pass. I think it was him, or maybe it was Tom Flynn returning the kicks back then for the Giants, but it was pretty bad. Favorite Giant of all time is LT, mine too. Was it? Who is it? Was that 2003 that happened? Who's the guy I'm thinking of in 97? It wasn't Vaya Sikahima. That was a guy in the 80s. Why do I think Westbrook played back in 97? Was it maybe what could have been 2003? We were bad in 2003. Yeah, those are my two favorites of all time, Johnny. I loved LT and Bavaro, man. Would I sign Jason Peters? No. Peters is too old and could have cost too much money. Eagles seeking a trade for Aaron Donald, offering the Rams a 4th round, and Donald, yeah, of course. Of course, Rob. That's what they do. Of course. That's exactly what they do, man. It's going on peace and quiet. Thank you for joining the stream. I think everybody's favorite Giant was Lawrence Taylor. I mean, it's kind of like me with Reggie White. If you loved defense, if you grew up in that era, there's no way. You may have hated to play against him, and you hated that guy when you had to go against him, but there's no doubt you look back and go, damn, that guy was unbelievable. Unbelievable. You have a throwback LT jersey, nice. I actually ended up with 2 Mitchell and Ness Lawrence Taylor jerseys this year for Christmas. My wife bought me one, and one of my subscribers bought me one. So I ended up with 2 Mitchell and Ness Taylor jerseys, so I have 2 of them. That was Kiwanuka. Oh, Kiwanuka, okay. My bad, Johnny. Yeah, Kiwanuka. That didn't take Vince Young down. Jeff Fisher ruined Sean Merriman's career. The late hit. Yes, he did. What's going on, Wampag Doodle? What's going on, man? I haven't seen you in a while. Hope all is well. Missing Yankee baseball. I actually have the 78 one-game playoff with the Yankees and Red Sox on right now. On Yes, I was watching that before I set up the stream. Victor Cruz, your all-time favorite Giant. I loved Victor Cruz, one of the nicest guys I met at training camp. And it did suck that he got hurt. Buy all your jerseys from China for $20. Nice. My brother-in-law does that. I got to get some for sure. But Eagles, what loss the Eagles affected me the most? The 2008 playoffs was the worst. Because the Giants should have been in the Super Bowl that year. That was I was alive and well aware of what was going on in 1986. I'm not one of these guys that says, oh, I've been watching the Giants. I was 3 in 1986, and I was watching them. Or I was 5 in 1986, and I remember that. If you're 5 years old and you're watching football, you don't remember that. You don't understand what's going on. I was 11 or 10 in 1986, so I understood football very well at 10 years old. So I remember the 86 Giants, and I'm telling you, the 2008 Giants were better than that 1986 Giants squad. They just were. The 1986 Giants had no passing game. Phil Simms actually threw more interceptions that year than touchdowns. And they really, really, really struggled on offense big time. They were middle of the road offensively. Joe Morris and Mark Bavaro were their offense, and that was it. Their defense was ungodly. I mean, it just was. You had Banks. Of course, you had Lawrence Taylor, the MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, 20.5 sacks. You had Harry Carson. You had Leonard Marshall. You had Jim Burt. But the Giants' secondary was weak. It was weak. Terry Kennard got hurt. Perry Williams got hurt, and it was kind of the end of it. Well, actually, I think Perry Williams might have played. But, it was Elvis Patterson out there. It was Herb Welch out there. They had a bad secondary. And the 2008 Giants ran the ball down your throat. They averaged 160 yards a game on the ground. Both Jacobs and Derek Ward had over 1,000 yards on the ground. They both averaged over 5 yards a carry. And Ahmad Bradshaw came off the bench. And, he didn't have as many carries. He might have had 300 or 400 yards on the ground, but he also averaged over 5 yards a carry. The Giants were ridiculous. They were top 5 in offense and defense in 2008. They beat the Pittsburgh Steelers on the road, 21-14. They were the best team in the AFC. They ended up winning the Super Bowl that year. We destroyed the Ravens 30-10. The Ravens hadn't allowed a team to rush for over 100 yards against them in like 2 years. The Giants ran for over 200 yards against them. Then the Giants against the Panthers later in the season. This is after Burris shot himself, and that was obviously the whole thing because Burris was an Eagles killer that his entire career, and we missed him in the playoffs. But that game against the Panthers to determine the number one seed in the NFC, the Giants ran for over 300 yards against the Carolina Panthers. You couldn't stop that running game of the New York Giants. But losing Plaxico Burress killed them in the playoffs, and that was why they lost to the Eagles. It was just that simple. And I always laugh. You got a guy like Hector Rodriguez, or Hector, however you want to say it, comes in with Vagiants. Like, get something creative. Like, people put Vagiants down there like, oh, I'm going to get him. Wait, I'm going to make Bad Dog so bad, I'm going to put Vagiants there. I've never heard that. And it doesn't even make any sense. It's not a Vagiant. It's a vagina. Of course, most guys that type Vagiant has never been or seen or sniffed or come close to a vagina, so I guess they wouldn't understand that. But it's so stupid. I mean, come on. Where's Elvis Patterson's nickname? Toast, man. His nickname was Toast because he got toasted all the time. Johnny T sucked. Was toast. He was terrible, man. Yeah, there you go. CHR Horde got it too. It was Toast. Eagle Speed, what's going on, man? Good to see my man Eagle Speed in the house. Tommy G, what's up? Stream that Panthers game on Game Pass if it's on, and if you can with everyone live. I don't know how that works. I got to look at that. I'm not serious. I was just making fun of you because I'm not serious at all. What's going on, Luann? Yeah, pretty much, Psycho Steve. That's true. Watching the Giants will piss me off. Oh, man, Ligman, thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate it so much. Brilly, my good man. Marcus Lattimore before the injury of Saquon. Oh, man, Marcus Lattimore before the injury was insane. That's a shame what happened to Marcus Lattimore. I forgot all about him, man. That's a shame. I definitely take Saquon. But Marcus Lattimore, man, that is an absolute shame because he was the next big running back. I mean, he was absolutely incredible. It's a shame what happened to him, man, because he was unbelievable. Bruce got the gun from a Phillies fan. Maybe they did. Exactly, Cammy. It's weak. Device Sikahima's probably Jackson's hurt worse. Jackson's hurt worse because Jackson's took us out of the playoffs. I'm pretty sure I forgot what year that was with Vice Sikahima. Maybe that was 88. I do remember him going down there and punching the freaking goalpost, though. Boxing the goalpost. I do remember him taking that all the way to the house and boxing, hitting the goalpost, man. What's going on, Seth H? How you doing, man? Good to see you, sir. Nick Gates will either be the starting center or right tackle. I think that's fact. I think he's going to be the right tackle next season. I think Fleming is there for Fleming's there for depth. My name is Kevin, Luann. What's going on, Kenny Smith? Kenny, I could be honest with you. I didn't watch enough XFL to even know, brother. I'll be honest with you. I think I watched 2 games, and one of them I was doing my 24-hour live stream, so I really wasn't paying much attention to what was going on. So I honestly did not watch a lot of it. Yeah. Kevin, that's a funny name. When your name's Hector, you probably should. When your name is Hector, you shouldn't make fun of anybody's first name. Seriously. Josh Latore, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. I do think Wentz is decent. Absolutely, Wentz just can't stay healthy. That's his problem. Wow, you want Delpit that early, Speed? I don't know, man. I think Delpit could fall all the way to the end of the first round, man. No, I know I don't look like a Kevin. I look like a Tony. I look like a Frank. I look like a Vince. I get Anthony a lot. I look like an Anthony or a Mike. I look like a Mike. I get that one a lot. I do look more like a bad diggity dizzle, yes. Simmons or a tackle at 4. We're drafting 4th, Jacob. Give me Simmons. I don't want to reach for a tackle at 4. You could trade back and get a tackle. But I'd rather do that. Scott Robinson, Psycho Steve Scott Robinson's an Eagles fan. I'm You missed it, Noah. Where is it? I missed your comment, Noah. Sorry. I look like Jeff. That one I've never heard. Fly Style Entertainment. So Eagle Speed, you're going the other way. A lot of Eagles fans want a wide receiver. What's going on there, Mitch? Well, yeah, you stay healthy as well, my man. I do look like a Giuseppe. Yeah, I got Joe. I could get that one too. PR52. Best horror movie of all time. The original Halloween. There's no doubt about that. No doubt about that. How interested am I in signing Clowney on a scale of what? 3? I don't really. The video I did today was just something I read, just an article about that the Giants. Yeah, I am Italian, Luann, yes. But my dad was Irish, which is where I get my name from. So my father was Italian-Irish. My mother's 100% Italian. So I'm 75% Italian, 25% Irish. That's pretty much what I am. So Kevin is Irish, and that's where I get it from. But what was I saying? I look like EDP 475. Very nice. Oh, Clowney. So I did the video just because I kind of read the article today. And honestly, I think Clowney's overrated. I really do. I wouldn't want to give that guy a ton of money. And just because he gets hurt a lot and he really doesn't produce for the money that he wants. It's just, I just was kind of reporting an article, but I'm not a big Clowney guy myself. I'm really not. Seth, man, thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it so much, my man. Brilly. Appreciate that so much. So what do you think of O'Shane Zemini's rookie year? I think Zemin Zemin's rookie year reminded me a lot of Lorenzo Carter's. Carter wasn't on the field a lot in his rookie season, but when he was there, he always seemed to make an impact, and that's the way Zemin played, especially at the end of the year. You saw Zemin take steps forward and play really well. So I think when Zemin was in there, I think you could see the improvement, and I think he's got a lot of talent, and he seems like he could be a pretty decent pass rusher. He's very athletic, long, and quick. So I like his game. He is very similar to Lorenzo Carter, and we've got them both in the third round. So hopefully he steps forward. Lorenzo Carter kind of took a step back this year. I'm hoping Zemin steps forward, but I thought he had a pretty decent rookie year for the amount of time that he played. Goose, I actually watched Sleepaway Camp yesterday, if you can believe that. I watched that yesterday, just for something to watch. But Seth, man, thank you so much for the $2. Boom! Appreciate that, my man. The Giants should trade down. I think that they could. Eagle Speed definitely could trade down. I appreciate that, Hector, of course. And it's all fun, man. It's all fun. That's why I got to need Eagle fans. Listen, man, at the end of the day, we're all stuck here with no damn sports. So it's a lot of fun, man. It is. But I appreciate that. I appreciate it, Hector. Do I think the Bucs are Super Bowl contenders? Absolutely not. Would I rather have Simmons, Austin Jackson, or... man. I love Simmons. But I'll tell you, if we got Jedrick Wills and Zach Baum, that wouldn't be bad at all. Because I did watch some film on Zach Baum today, and I really like him. So, God, I love Simmons, though. Like, I'd have to go Simmons Jackson because I want Isaiah Simmons. That's the guy that I want the Giants to draft. I want the Giants to draft Isaiah Simmons. I know we need line help, but I really, really want Isaiah Simmons. We need that 3-level linebacker. We just need that bad. We need Isaiah Simmons. We need a guy that can cover tight ends. We need it. We need that. We need a guy that can cover your Kittles and your Ertzes and your Kelseys. We need a guy that can take those guys out of the game, especially if Ertz stays with Philadelphia. Play him twice a year. You want a linebacker that can take Ertz the hell out of the game. Who's my least favorite player from each NFC East team? It's a good question. Cowboys, it's Ezekiel Elliott. I can't stand Ezekiel Elliott. I hate him with a passion. He's probably my most hated player in the NFL. I can't stand him and his stupid belly shirts and his stupid crap. He's overrated as hell, and he benefits from a really good offensive line. He's not an explosive running back at all. You'll never see that guy break a 70-yard touchdown. He benefits from a great offensive line, so I hate Ezekiel Elliott. On the Eagles, God, I hate them all. That's a good question, man. Who do I hate? On Washington, Landon Collins. I hate Landon Collins. I hated Landon Collins when he played for the Giants. So Landon Collins easily is my most hated on Washington. God, Probably Zach Ertz. Like, I can't stand Zach Ertz just because he kills the Giants on a consistent basis. Like, it's probably Zach Ertz on the Eagles. But so there you go. Ezekiel Elliott, Zach Ertz, Landon Collins. Those are the guys I hate in the NFC East. He does have a Frankenstein forehead. He does. I don't like Fletcher Cox either, Brandon. I can't stand him either. Haskins is the worst. I'm so glad we didn't pick. Yeah, Haskins sucks, Wilfred. He's terrible. By the way, guys, you ain't done so, man. Of course, thank you for joining. I really do appreciate it. Spike that thumbs up button if you haven't done so, man. Hit the thumbs up for the old bad diggity. If you ain't subscribed, man, hit that subscribe button. And I appreciate you all hanging out with me on this Sunday evening when most of us are either going to be working from home tomorrow or not working at all. So thank you for being here. Fat Kanye, I can see that. Bone is good too, but he won't be there in the second round. I think he's the second best. See, I think Kenneth Murray's the second best linebacker, but we have to disagree on something, Jeffrey, since we're both on page with Isaiah Simmons. I love Isaiah Simmons. I agree, TD, but defense has been our big problem. And our offense, I thought, was good enough last year. Defense is terrible. It's terrible. Simmons or trade down. Completely agree, Jeffrey. Don't take an offensive tackle at 4. I completely agree with you. I'm doing good, Andy. Hope you're doing well as well. I hope everybody's staying safe out there during these times of the pandemic. Supposedly here in New York, you're supposed to be off the streets at 8 o'clock. Supposedly they're employing the National Guard out here to make sure you're in by 8 o'clock. It's so stupid. Why does something come out after 8 o'clock? Why do we have to be off the streets at 8 o'clock in New York? What is the difference if you're out at 8 o'clock or not? How's there a curfew here? It's so ridiculous, man. Earliest round wide receiver, Jacob, probably 3rd. At the earliest, maybe 4th. If Colin Johnson drops all the way down there, I would love Colin Johnson. He's not an explosive receiver, but again, he wins a lot of 50-50 balls. That 6'6", 230-pound frame in the end zone would be really good. Plexico Burress was also not an explosive receiver as far as speed went, like straight-out speed, but he really, really helped Eli Manning. I think Colin Johnson, if he's there late in the draft, could definitely help. We have that supplemental pick from the Jets, so if he's there late in the 3rd round, take him. Good morning to you, Tony459 over there in the Czech Republic. What's going on, Cooldrummer? Thank you for joining the stream, man. Appreciate that. D Sigs, what's up, man? There you go, exactly. How come I'm not a hockey fan? I just never was. I mean, in the early 90s, I was. From one of my best friends in high school was a big hockey fan. So from 1991 to 1996, not that I was in high school that long, but he got me into hockey about 1991, and I pretty much watched it through 1996 a lot. But I kind of fell off after that. I was more into the Knicks, watching the Knicks. So watching basketball and watching hockey together, it was just difficult. So I just kind of got away from it. If I could keep one player on the Giants, which one would you keep, DJ or Saquon? Well, I'd have to keep Saquon. I mean, or maybe I would keep DJ. I don't know. It's a good question. I mean, who are you replacing those guys with? If it's coming down to a contract situation, you have to keep a quarterback. You can't keep a running back. Quarterback's more important than a running back any day, or every day, all day. So if I have to pick one, I got to take Daniel Jones. National Guard on the streets, yeah. Supposedly, Speed. Supposedly. We'll see what happens. Dolan's Rangers also. Yeah, I know. He sucks. Can we give you a Philly cheesesteak for? Of course, I'll take a Philly cheesesteak. It's really not part of my diet, but I love Philly cheesesteaks. I think the Redskins have a chance this year. I mean, I think anybody in this division has a chance. This division sucks. T. Higgins or Justin Jefferson's. I think it's too early, Rob, for a wide receiver. I love T. Higgins. Justin Jefferson's a really good receiver, and he's really good too, but I love T. Higgins. T. Higgins is a big receiver. And, I mean, if he fell to the second round, it'd be really tempting. Really tempting. It's raining in Cali. It's supposed to snow here tomorrow. We're supposed to get 2 to 4 inches of snow. It was 75 degrees here on Friday, and now we're supposed to get 2 to 4 inches of snow on Monday. It's kind of like I'm living in freaking Denver right now. Colorado has those massive weather swings like that. That's what we got going on here. Luckily, I don't have to drive in it because I work from home now. He's going to suck running in that, though. I might have to take a day off of running because then it's supposed to be 52 tomorrow, on Tuesday, so most of it will melt. When am I going to do a mock draft? I don't know. It's a good question, Johnny T. I will have one up eventually. It'll be on a weekend, obviously. I'm going to need some time to do that. Who's my favorite wide receiver in the game right now? Good question, Cobain White. Probably DeAndre Hopkins. I really like the Texans. There's a lot of players in the Texans I really liked. I always rooted for them. Like Deshaun Watson might be my favorite player in the game right now. Probably DeAndre Hopkins. Really good wide receiver. What's going on, Sarah Small? Thank you for joining the stream, my lady. Appreciate that. Saints Bills, Super Bowl 55. I do think the Bills are going to be really good speed. I definitely think the Bills are going to be really good. Going to be 80 here tomorrow. Nice goose. I'm flying down to New Orleans. Oh, wait a minute. I could fly to New Orleans. It's like $20 to fly anywhere you want now. My Kirk Cousins guy? No. Never been a Kirk Cousins guy. Who does CeeDee Lamb remind me of? A lot of Reggie Wayne. Scott. Reminds me of Reggie Wayne. That's the guy that he reminds me of. He's very comparable to Reggie Wayne. A little faster, maybe. But he reminds me a lot of with a better catch radius. CeeDee Lamb's catch radius is the best out of the combine. He makes some ridiculous catches. I know, Andy, it sucks. It sucks. Like Tahoe, yeah, it's supposed to be good. Yeah. It's like I said, in March, it's always up and down here. It's crazy. Do you think they draft it? No, I think they'll draft it, Rob. They're just not going to. They're going to have to do it via Skype, or you know what I'm saying, via whatever. You're not going to have everybody in there. The players aren't going to be there. They're probably just going to show them on television or whatever. They'll have the TV crews and they'll broadcast it from whatever. But I don't see any reason why they would have to postpone the draft. As long as they're not getting everybody together, then I don't know why they couldn't. The guys could still make the calls from the offices and do what they have to do. Hopefully not. I wouldn't say Nate Dogg is a. I wouldn't say Nate Dogg is a hip hop singer. Who's the worst Giant? There's a few of them. Eli Apple, he was terrible. Eric Flowers is pretty terrible. Did I see Baker Mayfield doing push-ups in his form? I did not. I didn't see it, Green Eyes, at all. Why don't the Cowboys pay Dak? Because he stinks. Because he stinks. They're going to pay him next year. Yeah, Stephon Diggs is pretty awesome, too, Speed, without a doubt. All our borders are closed. It's same here. Everything's closed off. Everything is closed off. You should rebuild the Giants. I don't have Madden 20. I don't have any video games. Jay Cutler owns YouTube. That can't be the same Jay Cutler owns YouTube. That can't be my boy BJ. There's no way. That's a question he would ask. Curtis Riley was pretty bad. There's no doubt about that. Giants have had some pretty bad ones. Frank sucks. Yes, you can go get groceries. They're not going to keep you in your house. Mr. Good Dog, yeah, absolutely, sure, sometimes. King James III, what's going on? Malcolm Jenkins should have never publicly asked for money bad on younger guys. Yeah, exactly. It is you. BJ's in the house. Yeah! What is going on, man? It's been forever and years since I saw him. One of the funniest video makers of all time right there, Jake Cutler owns YouTube. One of the funniest guys ever. Right there. Hot take, Chargers draft Jordan Love. He sits behind Tyrod for a season. And then the upcoming season, he tears up, becomes the best quarterback out of the 2020. You think they're going to go Jordan Love 6? That is quite the hot take because I can't see that happening. Urgent needs on the Giants. Linebacker, left tackle, safety. Those are our urgent needs, without a doubt, Speed. An edge rusher would be up there, too. This is why they did the free agency the way they did and just got guys on short contracts because we have so many holes to fill. Trevor Lawrence will be a Patriot. I said the same thing. I hate them both too there, Tony. I know, man. It sucks, Mom Bag. I did watch wrestling growing up. I watched wrestling probably from 1984 through 1992. I got away from it for a few years, and then I came back to it in 1996 and probably watched it through 2003. Once Stone Cold retired, I don't remember that was 2003 or 2004. But that was kind of the end. I hung on for a little bit after he was gone, but that was my guy. So I kind of got away from it there. 3 worst coaches in the NFL. Okay, Bill O'Brien, and Bill O'Brien. Those are the 3 worst coaches in the NFL. God, he sucks. I hate him, man. Thank you, California, New York Giants. Appreciate it. Rudy T, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. I thank you for being here, sir. Desert Eagles in the house. He knows they're getting everybody in the draft. See, we got a lot of Eagle fans in here. I like this. It's kind of why I titled that, so I can get my Eagles boys in here. What's going on, Desert Eagle? Hope you're staying safe, and hope the fam is safe as well. You like Judy at 4? Well, you're smoking crack. Sorry, Eric. There's no way the Giants take a wide receiver at 4. That can't happen. My reaction, if we draft Lamb, I'm going to be pissed off. I love CeeDee Lamb. I'd be pissed off they took him at 4. I can't say that. Yeah, he's terrible. Terrible. What's going on, Jeremy Hands, man? Pat 1984. What's up, man? Thank you for joining the stream. They're not accepting responsibility for the virus. I don't even know what to say. The landing spots for Clowney, Ngakoue, Golden. Ngakoue is staying with Jacksonville. Unless they get something ridiculous. Marcus Golden, I think, comes back to the Giants. Honestly, I think what the Giants are going to do, I think they're going to sign Leonard Williams, which will knock down the franchise tag and give the Giants another $5 million or so. And I think they're going to sign Golden back. I think Clowney's going to end up going back to Seattle. I just feel like that's what's going to happen, but we'll see. We'll see. David Bialaglo, man, thank you so much for the super chat, bro. I appreciate that so much, man. Brilly. The Dolphins say you cannot have Eric Flowers back, so don't bother on begging. On a serious note, who's the best tackle in the draft? Well, that's a great question. Great question. My opinion, a lot of people are down on him for whatever reason. I really still like Andrew Thomas out of Georgia. It's him or Wills, in my opinion, man. They both play in the SEC. But Andrew Thomas did not allow a quarterback hit this whole season. He didn't allow Fromm to get hit. I still really like Andrew Thomas. I think he's the best tackle in the draft. But it depends on what you like, because some guys are high in Mekhi Becton. I'm not a fan, but some guys don't like Becton. Some guys don't like Wirfs. Some guys don't like Wills. Some guys don't like Thomas. It's really a crapshoot, which is really why I want the Giants to just take Isaiah Simmons. Because I think left tackles are such a crapshoot coming out of the draft. You really don't know what you're getting when you draft one that early. So I worry about that, because look at the last few tackles we drafted. They were terrible, right? So I'm kind of worried about that, where I think Isaiah Simmons is going to be a beast. I just think that guy's going to be a player. And I think he's more of a can't-miss guy than one of these left tackles. It's just my opinion. I know we need a left tackle. We also need a linebacker. But thank you so much, my man, for the $5. Boom! Appreciate that. Yeah, I agree. Completely agree there, Jeffrey. Bigger didn't throw a touchdown then. Welcome to the NFL. It's a different beast. Oh, Baker didn't allow a touchdown. Well, no, that's definitely true. Kenny, you're right. I'm not saying that Andrew Thomas ain't giving up a quarterback hit in the NFL. You're completely right. It is a completely different beast. Problem with DeAndre Baker was he didn't understand the playbook. That is certainly part of it. Yeah, the speed of the NFL is way different. It is. But you can really only go by what these guys did in college. And again, it's not like he's Andrew Thomas is playing in a weak conference, because the SEC is some of the best defensive teams in the country. So I've not seen the videos of Arch Manning. I almost looked at one today. It was in my thing, but in my recommended videos, and I just never looked at it. Take Simmons at 4 to tackle 36. That's very possible. All right, Brock, have a great night, my man. Appreciate you swinging by, brother. Much appreciated, sir. Hope Simmons goes to the right team. He'll put up crazy stats in games. Well, hopefully he goes to our Giants. I remember how much you made the Cowboys fans dance when you said Emmitt Smith is one of the... He is, though, speed. I actually talked about it last night. I told Cowboys fans that Tiki Barber is better than Emmitt Smith, and I stand by it. He is. He is one of the most overrated players in NFL history. I'm sorry. He is. He is. Do you think Julian Love will have a breakout season? I hope he does. I hope he does. I think he can. I think he can play at this level. Yep, that's exactly it, Afghanistan. That's why I also think they could trade back. What's that? They took Emmitt Smith 13 years breakdown. That's what I'm saying. Emmitt Smith had like 5,000 more carries than Barry Sanders. It's ridiculous. Barry Sanders averaged a whole yard more per carry in his career than Emmitt Smith. Almost a whole yard more. No, they shouldn't talk about Emmitt Smith. He's not. Favorite kicker in the draft? Caleb Sutherland. Definitely. We're going to smack the Cowboys. I hope you're right, MC Reality. I hope so, man. Tigo over Emin any day. I agree. I agree. You don't need a timeout Eagle speed just because he's making fun of Dak. Come on now. Come on, Pat. We gotta have a little thicker skin in here. Eagle speed's my man. We can't have that. You gotta let him talk a little smack. D6. Well, that I don't know about. Jim Brown's greatest run back ever. Good argument for it. Good argument. Do I think Joe Namath is the best football commercial athlete? Absolutely. How do you not love Joe Namath, man? Thank you, Trenton Hartledge. Appreciate that. Yeah, I miss doing the Lakers, brother. I do. Hopefully, we'll have some before the end of the year. Oh, you didn't mean a timeout. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't think you meant to do it, but you never know. You never know. I didn't think you meant to do that, but it was a Dak thing, and you're a Cowboys fan, so I thought maybe you did. Well, the thing is, Kenny, I don't think Cam Fleming's ever started more than 7 games in any season in his entire career, which is why he's going. Listen, he'll battle Gates for that right tackle spot. If he outperforms him, he could definitely be our starter. But Gates played really well for us down the stretch, so we'll see what happens there. You're banging on the table on Jerry Jeudy. Giants can't take Jerry Jeudy. I think everyone on the player. I think the player everyone is sleeping on this roster is X-Men. Well, Zemeni's could be really good. He definitely could. He's got the athletic talent to play in the league, and he played very well down the stretch for us. So, hopefully he does for sure, man. What if I met Joe Namath and he wanted to kiss me? I would tell Joe, listen, buddy, love you, but don't touch me. You predicted Daniel Jones? Well, that's a hell of a prediction. Aaron Donald, different story. We should have drafted Aaron Donald. Don't need Jerry Jeudy, though. We don't need a wide receiver. Do not need a wide receiver at 4. Don't. Too many other holes to fill in this team. If they wanted a wide receiver, they should have kept Odell Beckham there. Saquon over everybody, of course. I don't even bother with him anymore. He disappeared. I don't even think that guy's on YouTube anymore. No, listen. We need so many more positions over wide receiver. The Giants just signed both Tate and Sterling Shepard to 4-year deals. They got Darius Slayton. Come on. You think the Giants are going to take Jerry Jeudy over a tackle or Isaiah Simmons or a safety or any of that? That'd be a stupid move by Gettleman. I mean, if Gettleman wants to get fired, definitely go wide receiver 4. I mean, he wants to lose his job. Definitely do that. You're getting OBJ. I know you're getting everybody, Desert Eagle. I know that's the point of the whole. That's the point of the whole stream tonight. No, I know, Pat. Like I said, I just thought maybe you're a coward. I don't know. I thought maybe you didn't like Eagle Speed or something. Exactly, Jeffrey. I still don't think they would trade down and take Jerry Jeudy. I just don't. I can't see them doing that. They're not going to take Jerry Jeudy with their first pick. I cannot see any scenario in which they would take a wide receiver first. Like I said, when you need a left tackle, a linebacker, and a safety, and an edge rusher, I just don't know why they would do that. I do think we'll re-sign Marcus Golden. I really do. What team will LBJ end up playing with? The Cleveland Browns. He's not going anywhere. You know. No, hey, man, I appreciate you being here, Moose Knuckle. Moose Knuckle in the house. Philly does suck. I'm not getting into politics, Brandon. I don't care about politics one bit. I don't give a damn about politics. I don't pay attention to politics. I don't pay attention to what these people are saying about it. I don't care. I am so non-political. Do not care about what is said, what is. I don't give a damn. I don't care. They took everything away from me over this whole pandemic. Okay, which most people have very mild symptoms and recover like that. So, they want to blow this thing out of proportion and instill fear in everybody. That's what they do. But I don't ever talk politics. I don't care. I'll never care about politics ever in my life. I don't care. People get so pissed off over politics. I have enough to worry about with sports. That's what I get pissed. That is my politics. Sports are that's my whole thing. I get mad over that. I'll argue over that. I'm not arguing over politics. Charles Dale, man, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. And Texas Liberty is in the house. What's going on, Jeff McKinney? Thank you for joining the stream. The Eagles are starting another dream team, of course. What is going on? How's the Bowflex treating me? Good. I'm definitely feeling those workouts. Trust me. It's the Kung Flu. I like that one, Rob. The Kung Flu. I like that. It's the Kung Flu. I love it. What's going on here? Todd Contino. Thank you for joining the stream. Gerardo Del Risco. What is going on, man? I know. I'll never get that mad again that I got that mad over Daniel Jones. Never. Me too, Jeffrey. Hopefully we get some Major League Baseball. Darren Everson Griffin, no. Everson Griffin's an older player. He's going to cost too much. I don't see what he would help us with. I really don't. I don't want Everson Griffin. Mikey Bombers, what's going on, man? What's going on, Rich Boy? Thank you for joining the stream, story. You stupid bums in the house. Ryan Bridgeford, what's up, man? Yeah, tell me about it, Mikey Bombers. It is killing me with no gym. I walk by it every day, and I always walk past the gym and just go, I miss you. I can't wait to get you back in my life. Can't. What's going on, King Johnny? Thank you for joining the stream. I've been doing 60 push-ups in 60 seconds 3 times a day. I do push-ups. Not every day, though. I mean, it's a chest thing, so I don't do it like that, you know. I like I said, I use my Bowflex. I do my bodybuilding routines. I do arms one day. I do shoulders one day. I do back one day. I do chest one day. Legs are difficult on that thing, so I've been doing a lot of lunges and plyometrics. I mean, I jump on my table. I'm waiting for me to fall off my table and break my head doing it. I know it's going to happen. But I run a lot, and that's the thing. I've been running and walking a ton. I mean, it's all I do. Every day I do that, so my legs are getting some kind of workout. You know, but we'll see. Thank you for Sonny Gray. You can have them. 2020 worst year ever. Completely agree. 2020's been terrible. Yeah, I wish I could buy those. I don't know where the hell I could get them. I do have heavy resistance bands. That's what the Bowflex is. The Bowflex is very heavy resistance bands. King Johnny, how can I be the man when you're the man? Do you think the Falcons are getting Todd Gurley's a good move? Absolutely. Absolutely. I know. I understand, Todd. I completely get it, brother. I completely get it. I'm not. Well, for my age, yeah. There's no 44-year-old in the gym that's in my shape. Not close. But there's definitely older guys that are in shape. They're not in my shape. Hell, there's guys that are 24 in there that are not in my shape. Not close. Not close. It's actually funny because somebody watched that Bad Dog Boot Camp video. I don't remember who it was, and they said, Jesus, they're like, I didn't understand. He goes, I didn't know you were that big. You're ridiculous. You're ripped. Like, I can't see that in live stream. I said, because my shirts are so big on me. And I said, when I go to the gym, I wear my Knicks jacket is like a double X, so it's huge on me. I like clothes to be very loose on me. My sweaters are XLs, and they've always been big on me anyway, but when I lost the 28 pounds, they got really big on me. So people don't know what's underneath that. When I warm up, after I warm up and I take that off, and wear the tank top like I do in the Bad Dog Bootcamp video, people stare at me because they're like, that was underneath there? So it always makes sense. Especially the ladies, which certainly doesn't hurt an old guy's feelings. But there's guys in there. I had one guy tell me, he's like, I shaved that day. And I was talking to a guy, and he goes, you're not 43. I said, no, I'm every bit of 43. I'm almost 44. And he goes, when I saw you, I thought you were like 32. And I'm like, you made my day, sir. He's like, it's because you're so lean and vascular, which is exactly what the look that I wanted. It's just all his diet. I appreciate it, Tony. I definitely don't look 24. Not anymore. Yeah, the Yankee fat was The Yankey hat was compliments of my man, Mr. A. Lewis Sr., who unfortunately, because there's no Lakers, I don't get to see my man, Mr. A. Lewis Sr. anymore. Mr. A. Lewis Sr. always had some of the funniest comments ever. Very creative guy. Came up with nursery rhymes, came up with songs, using nursery rhymes for my streams. They're funny. He also got me this one, too, which I don't wear because white one's going to get dirty. I might wear, if I go out to dinner sometime, I might wear like a Yankee hat like that. But he got me that. And he also got me this, which if I do want some exercise and I do decide to go out and shovel tomorrow, I mean, I could do that for exercise. He got me this. My man, Mr. A. Lewis Sr. Yeah, it came through huge. You signed up to my boot camp? You got it, Chris. I got you. Let's not get carried away, Tony. I'm definitely not a stud. Let's not get carried away. NBA guy, what's going on, man? Yankee fat, indeed. Yankee fat, sure. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Who's my pick? Isaiah Simmons. If we don't trade back, I want Isaiah Simmons. No doubt about that. No doubt. I got the same Giants hat. Nice, Rich Boy. It's a really nice hat. Love it. I love it, man. Kind of upsetting we still haven't answered edge rusher. I know. It's tough. It's definitely probably going to... I don't know about edge rusher in the draft unless Chase Young falls there, but I can't see that happening, so I don't know what else they're going to do. No, they'll still talk about the Astros cheating, trust me. Isaiah Simmons reminds me of Telvin Smith with a much higher ceiling. Who was I reading? They're comparing him to Jamie Collins with a much higher ceiling. What's going on, Julian Tate? Thank you for joining the stream, sir. I appreciate that. Might as well be snowing now. It's going to snow tomorrow. Up here, we're supposed to get 2 to 4 inches. And normally I hate that. Normally I can't stand the snow. Normally it pisses me off. I don't have to drive in it, so I really don't care. And because I need the exercise, I'll go out and shovel it. Normally I'm like, I hate shoveling this crap because I could use the exercise. I'll go out and shovel the damn stuff. Just throw my iPod in, go out there and shovel for an hour because that's how long it takes me to do my driveway. Nice, Moose Nugget. Yeah, do the shots for me, man. Do the shots for me. NC Fireman, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. Yeah, most of that's in the city, though. Most of those cases are in the city, NC Fire. They're down in the city, which makes sense. I mean, you got 12 million people down there. You're going to get that. Up here, we've had sporadic cases in upstate New York. Not many. As far as I know, there was only 2 confirmed cases in my county. There may be more now. But, I haven't come in contact with anybody. Playing the snow, I'm not going to do that. I still hate the snow. It's cold. I don't like the cold. Andy Garcia, man, what is going on, brother? Thank you for swinging by, my man. Appreciate it. Tom Brady, the FC. Well, the Giants do play him this year. They do play him. So it'll be good. Goosacks like LSU's been good. Y'all had one good year in the last 15 years, says Pat. Rickson can serve. What's going on, Rickson? Good to see you, my man. Thank you for joining the stream. Tyler Haynes, Hobo Steve. You like the cold? I don't like it. Brooklyn Hit Squad 96. What's up, man? Again, guys, you haven't done so, man. Hit that thumbs up for me, guys. If you ain't subscribed, please subscribe. Make sure you ring the bell. I'll be doing live streams probably 3 or 4 times a week to get us through this. And I plan on doing a couple videos every day. Of course, when I like I said, I actually do have to work when I'm here during during the day, but hopefully I can get 1 or 2 videos up a day, at least something to talk about. I wish March Madness would have happened. Hell, Jared, I wish all this would have happened. All of it. We need all of it. I miss the NBA playoffs. I miss Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball would have been starting Thursday. It sucks. I hate it. I bet I'm going to need to leave for the Eagles. Keep it up. All right, come on, Mike. Take it easy, man. Thank you for joining the stream. So Booger McFarland's in the house. What's going on, Booger? Thank you for joining the stream. Yes, you will get a bigger contract than Romo, of course. Booger. You know what? I don't come into a year ago when I was streaming, I used to have Chris Collinsworth come into the chats. I don't see Chris Collinsworth anymore. I didn't see Jedi tonight either, which is strange. Jedi's usually in here. At least I haven't seen her yet. So Taylor, I always like. See, I could have had them all because Taylor was here. Goose is here. Yeah, Taylor, Goose could have Jedi and Playboy. Those and Techie. Those are like the first five. Those are like the first five people that I remember. Like they were always in my live streams when I started. And Dick Strong. I never see Dick Strong anymore. But I always Dick Strong and Techie were the first guys to win the giveaways, which I have to do another hat giveaway here very soon for the members of the channel. So I got to make sure I do that one of these live streams as well. Probably doing that during a Talking Giants thing or something. Yeah, I said Goose. Goose, Jedi, Taylor, Afghanistan was there. Playboy, Dick Strong, Techie. Those seven people were like there all the time. I miss it too, JW. Big time. Miss it big time, man. Yes, you did win a hat giveaway, David. Yes, sir, indeed. Yes, indeedy. You did. Yeah, your hat, the hat I got you, I loved that hat, man. That was pretty awesome. It was an awesome looking hat. Yep, that's what it was, Goose. 2018 baseball playoffs. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because I was thinking you were like a Goose Gossage fan. That's why your name was Goose. I remember that. Jedi was on Tangent earlier. She's probably sleeping. We didn't know if you were going live or not. Yeah, I think I put that up on my thing maybe 7 o'clock. What's going on, Waterfly? What am I doing with no gym? Well, like I said, I walk a mile, run a mile, walk a mile, run a mile, walk a mile, run a mile. So I'm walking 3 miles, running 3 miles a day. So I'm walking 3 miles and running 3 miles a day. And I also use my Bowflex to do all my bodybuilding stuff. So that's what I've been doing. Again, it's not going to build the size that I want, but at least I can keep the muscles active. And hopefully we're not out of the gym too freaking long so that I can get the hell back in there. I work on the phone and for work, and I drive, so I'm only on my phone. It's hard to leave comments, but I love your stuff, man. Thank you, Todd. I appreciate that very much, my man. I really do. Yeah, I'm not taking those. I'm not taking that crap. I would never take that shit. I always say this, and there are guys that take that crap in the gym, and it makes me laugh my ass off because these guys look like shit, and they're gonna die. They won't even be in the gym when they're my age, or they'll be dead. They're all bloated. There's no vascularity to these guys. They have no legs. You can always tell a roid user. They hang out with each other, too. You can tell because they talk to each other. The natural guys talk to each other. Steroid guys talk to each other. And I always say this. I like my stuff working. Right? I'm almost 44 years old, and my libido is probably higher than it was when I was 19 years old. Right? I like my stuff to work. I don't need to be the biggest guy in there. I don't need to be the strongest guy in there. I just want to look good and be in shape. I'm not worried about what anybody else does. I will say this. Pound for pound, there's probably not many guys in there that are stronger than me. Pound for pound. There's nobody, not many people in there, if any, are curling 85% of their body weight for 6 to 8 reps. It's not happening, but I do that. So they can have the size and they can walk around looking big. I will take my natural gifts of being 6 foot, 190 pounds or whatever I am right now, and having just over 5% body fat and looking good. I will take that long, lean, wiry, athletic, vascular look over a dude that's 6 needle in his ass and walks around all bloated out with no freaking legs. I'll take that any day of the week. Yeah, I am very lean. Very lean. If I was on that stuff, instead of being 190, I'd be like 220. I'd look like a damn NFL player. But like I said, there's no point. I don't have anybody to impress. Like, I'm not trying to impress anybody with what I do. I love working out. I love kicking my ass. I love the feeling of just pushing my body to its absolute limit. I do it because I enjoy it. And I mean, I do it because I want to be in shape. And like I said, I want to look a certain way, so I work out to accomplish the goals that I want, so I can look the way that I do. But I would never, I wouldn't have a neck either, exactly. But I don't, like I said, I'm not trying to be the biggest guy. Like, I'm not trying to be the strongest guy. I'm just trying to be as good as I can be. That's really all I've ever cared about in there. Now, my workout partner, he's ridiculous. He's like 10 to 15 pounds heavier than me and built like I am. So it's just he has 10 to 15 pounds more muscle on his body than I do. And he's my height because he just has better genetics than I do. Yes, it can. What's going on there, sports player? Would I be willing to give up next year's first-round pick and this year's second if we could end up with Isaiah Simmons and trade up for Andrew Thomas? God. I don't know if I would want to do that, Rob, just because I don't know how good we're going to be this year. I don't want to give up first-round picks. You know what I mean? I don't want to give up first-round picks for other draft picks. So I don't know if I could do that. What's going on, Daniel Barry? Cash me inside. Leonard Williams or Genevieve. I'd honestly rather just keep Leonard Williams. Honestly. He'll be way cheaper. And honestly, Jadeveon Clowney to me is a little bit overrated. To be honest with you. You're not blocked on my channel, Daniel. I see you right there. What's going on, No Cap 84? If you're not competing. Exactly, Todd. It's a great point. The guys that do that don't compete, are lazy. That's really all it is. It's pure laziness. And if you watch the way guys work out in there, I'll sit there and go, how am I doing 3, 4, 8 sets of an exercise, or 2 or 3 different exercises, while a guy's walking around for 30 minutes doing one freaking set, 3 reps, and he's bigger than me? Come on. It's obvious. Not to mention the guys have a bunch of crap all over their back. I went up to one guy and asked, I don't really ask. I said to my buddy, I go, man, you could play connect the dots to that guy's acne on his shoulders. I thought a guy had, this one guy's got so much acne on his shoulders in there, it looks like hair. And he's small. So I'm like, buddy, you better start paying some money for the real stuff. 'Cause I don't know what the hell they're feeding you, but you look like garbage. You're not blocked. You're right there, Daniel. I see you. There's Jedi. There she is. I knew she'd be here. She says, sorry, I'm late. Just finished watching Stranger Things. No, yeah, notifications have been terrible, Jedi, without a doubt. But there she is. You missed Taylor. She was here earlier. Tommy G, what's going on, man? What is it? I forget the name for those marks people get from it. Well, I don't know what marks they get from it. I appreciate that, No Cap 84. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. I don't know what you're sorry for, Daniel. You don't need to be sorry. Yeah, it's the truth, Todd. They do. They look terrible. And the funny thing is, and I can tell you this because women have told me this. They notice legs. Guys refuse to work out their legs. I have no idea why. All of your power is in your legs. They're the biggest muscles in your body. It is your foundation. Why somebody chooses to skip that day is beyond me. Number one, it's a difficult workout. My leg work, that's a bad dog boot camp I need to show you, is me pushing over 1,000 pounds on leg press, or pushing 600 pounds on the freaking sled across the gym when it's digging into the damn floor. That's something I need to show you. I've never understood why they do that, but women have told me, they're like, oh, we notice. We notice when guys don't have legs. They all notice, which I never thought they did. I didn't know that. I know women looked at legs. Never knew that. I always thought they just looked at chest and arms, and I think most guys do think that, and that's why that's all they work out. It's always National Chest Day, National Arm Day at the gym. Nobody really works out their shoulders. Nobody really works out their back. Nobody really works out their legs. They do chest, arms, or they deadlift every freaking day. You look at the Bad Dog Boot Camp, I had so many people tell me my lats are huge and my shoulder striations are ridiculous because I work my damn shoulders, because you're supposed to work your whole body. That's the point of working out. There's a bunch of muscle groups, work them all. Let's see a Bad Dog workout. It's on my page. Go to Bad Dog Boot Camp. You can see me do a quick, I do a curls and I do a tricep press. It's 40 seconds. You can take a look at that. Don't you love when assholes text you at 11:45 on a work night? What if I'm sleeping right now, and I got somebody banging my phone at 11:45? in the morning. What's going on, Raymond? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate that. YouTube's been trash because computers are running the show. Good point, Goose. And they're down on people. What's going on, Taco Nacho? Thank you for joining the stream. What's going on, Tyler Galeda? How you doing, man? Landon Markham's in the house. JDM. Got a new influx of new people here. Appreciate that. Here, let me see if I can. I wish I knew how to bring it up on this. I don't think I do. Let me try. Let me see if I can do this. I doubt I can. I should try this for next time. I don't know if I can put a video up or not on here. But I wonder if I can. We're going to try. We're going to try an experiment right now, guys. Let's see if we can do this. Let's see if we can do this. Bear with me for 1 second. I'm not looking at the chat right now. Bear with me for 1 second. It's funny. Somebody tried to demonetize my Lakers video about LeBron James. Like, why would you even bother doing that for? All right. Let me see if I can put this on OBS. I don't really know. Oh, shoot. I lost my chat. Hold on a second. Pop out the chat. I wonder if I can. Let me see if I can. I don't know how this would work. I'm trying to see. I don't know if this would work. I don't know if this is going to work or not. No, that didn't happen. That's not going to work. That's not what I wanted to do. Get rid of this thing. Eli Apple is trash. There's no doubt about that. I don't know how to bring up I don't know how to bring up a damn I don't know how to bring up a whatchamacallit here. A video on here. Wish I did. Let's get rid of this thing. I don't know how to do it. Wish I did. Let's see. It is? Oh, man. How am I doing this? Browser. Let's see if this works. Here you go. It's going right now. So here you go. If it's going to show this. Can you see that? There you go, guys. There you go. This is the workout video. So, there you go. You get a good look at the bad diggity dizzle. There you go, MH. So, there you go. That is flexing on him.
Keep it coming.
I don't know why that ad is there, but... So, there you go. That's Bad Dog Boot Camp, guys. There it is. So there you go. That is Bad Dog Boot Camp. That is Bad Dog Boot Camp. How's the fit moving there? Not proper lift. Thanks, Jiffer. I'll take my results and know that I am lifting properly. When you're lifting all that weight that I lift, you do bend your damn knees so that you are using your weight correctly. You don't stiffen your back and stiffen your legs when you're curling, but thank you for letting me know I'm lifting him properly. Like I said, I'll take the results I have and understand that I'm doing whatever I'm doing correctly. David Colorado, man, thank you for the super chat, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight, man. I really appreciate it, my man. Brilly. Have a great night, brother. I hope to see you again soon. And again, stay safe out there in Colorado, my man. Thank you for the $5. Boom! Appreciate it. It's not rocking. It's bending my knees, sir. Because the bar goes all the way down to the floor, but that's okay. Like I said, you take a look at me, I must know what the hell I'm doing. Ex-Philly Fighter is in the house. Ex-Philly Fighter's in the house. What is going on, my man? Good to see you, sir. It's been a long time since I've seen you, man. It's been a long time since I've seen you. What am I drinking tonight? I always drink Diet Iced Tea or Diet Coke. Philly 5. Hope all is well, sir. My man, ex-Philly Fighter. Love to see that guy in there. I found your channel when I drafted the A. A lot of people did, Rickson. A lot of people found me. I should do StreamYard. I have to figure out how to use it. Gordon Gecko, what is going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream, sir. Brilly. Greed is good. Double G's in the house. So who would you take in the draft, Getty or Judge? Oh, who will take charge in the draft? Probably Gettleman. But then again, he said Shermer had a lot of influence on them taking Daniel Jones. So we'll see. But I think Gettleman, because Shermer had some experience, Judge really doesn't. I think Gettleman will take charge in the draft, man. But thank you so much on the $2. Boom! Appreciate that. Diet soda was never good. Again, I don't worry about what people say. I'll put in my body what I choose to put in my body. I'm in pretty good shape. I must know what the hell I'm doing. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. I must know what the hell I'm doing. Wolf in Connecticut. What is going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream, sir. Appreciate that. I've always got to pick on the Philadelphia Eagles. Always got to pick on the Eagles. But it did bring the Eagles fans in here, which is a lot of fun. How's your neck of the woods with everything? Phoenix doing just okay. Upstate New York, like I said, there's a couple of cases of it. Nothing serious. New York does have the most cases in the country of this COVID thing, but they're all in the city. You know, I'm about 200 miles north of the city. So, Moose Kamal, what's going on? Techie's in the house. See, we had Techie, we got Jedi. We had Taylor earlier. We don't have Playboy in the house. What's going on, Delia926? Gangrene David, how you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate that. Takeem, how can I be the man when you're the man? He says Eagles are getting everyone. Eagles fans did do this last year. It gets really annoying after a while. Shout out Baddog from Connecticut. You're the man. But yes, how can I be the man when you're the man? And it's true, Takeem, though. They do this all the time. And I mentioned earlier in Philly 500 stream, a guy actually talked about how they were going to trade for Aaron Donald. No lie. New York for 12. New York Life for New York for Life 12. What is going on, man? Thank you for joining this stream. I don't think Delia meant to get timed out by MH. I think that was a fat finger move by MH. MGT and Quasar. What's going on, man? I am safe, sir. I'm in my house. I am very safe in here. I've been good, Gary David. I hope you're safe. You live down in the city, so I hope you're safe, man. MH didn't mean to do that. Are you hoping the Giants pull Leonard Francis? No, Paul. Definitely don't want to do that. I don't. It was just an article I read, but I am not on the Clowney bandwagon. I don't want him here. I'd rather them just restructure Leonard Williams' contract and get some extra cap space. I'd rather keep Leonard Williams for 4 years than sign Jadeveon Clowney for 4 years. We get him for about $8 million cheaper, so that's why. It was a mistake, though. You're getting Cam Newton. Why not? Dino Berry, how can I be the man when you're the man? Lestat Walton, what's going on? But my man Butcher's Block of Patriots Talk. Thank you so much for the super chat, bro. I appreciate that, my man. Brilly, the Eagles were going to be Madden's cheat team. Of course they were. You know this, Bobby. You know how it goes. By the way, if you guys ain't subbed up with my boy Butcher's Block of Patriots Talk, please go over there, show that channel some love. My man always working his ass off. So, love that guy. One of my favorite guys on YouTube. Check him out. Thank you so much for the $2. Boom! Appreciate that. My hand is itching. I must have to go play the 103 cases in Kentucky. There's like 2,500 in New York. I must have to go play the lottery or something. What number I think Brady's going to wear? 12. What's our answer at Edge? Great question, Julian. I have no idea. Unless Chase Young falls to 4. I really don't. I really have no idea. Unless... I guess I could do it this way. Our answer to Edge is signing Leonard Williams to like a 4-year deal. giving him $12 million a year, which would give us an extra $5 million because we'd only be paying him 12 instead of 17 in 2020, and getting Marcus Golden back. I guess that would be our answer. I really don't know. I really don't have an answer. Be tough. When Entertainer put me onto your content, I didn't like your style, but over time your personality intrigued me. Well, yeah, it's all good, MH. Listen, I'll say this. This is true, Takeem. You know this. You know this. Chris and I are very different personalities. Very different. Chris and I are night and day when it comes to personality. Chris is more the laid back, easygoing, kind, just kind of, that's how he is. Just easygoing, relaxed, whatever. Me? Nah. I am in your face. I will rip you a new one. I am abrasive. I am loud. I am bold. I am brash. I am, no doubt, the alpha male in the room. There is no doubt about that. I run shit. And I let people know I run shit. I don't care. My style definitely rubs some people the wrong way, but I refuse to change. I'm not going to change because people don't like what I am, MH. But that's the truth. People don't. I am an acquired taste. There's no doubt about that. I have a very hard edge to me. It's just my upbringing, man. My father was the same way. I mean, it's just I get this from my dad. My father was a guy that's very nice to people until you give them a reason to not be nice. And once you're not, when you feel you're disrespected, you go off on people. That's kind of what I do. And I do run shit at the gym because I will go up to guys twice my size and tell them that's not happening. I don't care. I'm a little crazy in here. I don't care. So, yes, Bobby. There you go. He said, brilliant, thank you for the super chat. He says, so you're basically a New Yorker. Yeah, pretty much. I'm an Italian New Yorker. That's pretty much what it is. The Italian has a lot to do with it too, man. Thank you so much for the $2. Boom! Appreciate that, my man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. Indeed. Yes. I don't know what's going on with my mic. It's strange because that has been doing that recently, so I don't know. There we go. All right. There it is. The gain was off on it. Jiffer's just a hater. It just happens. I'm used to it. Guy sees a dude with a build like me, a little jealous, can't get those results, I'm the guy at the gym that he is jealous of because he's the guy that tries to get all the girls. All the girls go after a guy like me. It pisses him off. It happens. I'm used to it. It's been a lot of my life like that. So thank you so much again for the super chat, Bobby. Appreciate it, man. Brilly, my good man. He says, Bostonians ain't much better, so cheers. Cheers to you, sir. And again, you're Italian, so you completely get it. Thank you so much. $2. Boom! Appreciate it, sir. Appreciate it very much, my man. Desert Eagle, it happens. You're going to have haters. It's just the way it is. It's the way it goes, man. My happy with Giants free agency. I'm happy with what they did, Jeremy. They're not ready to compete yet, so there's no reason to have a great, don't go out and spend all this freaking money and do what we did in 2016. They signed Bartolo Colon for a 6-year, $450 million deal. Nice. All right, man. Thank you, AZ Pure Player. Appreciate that. And as always, brother, have a great night and stay safe. Man, appreciate that. Okay, you will continue to caulk down homes. And don't worry about my mic. Don't worry about my lifting form. Don't worry about it. Gordon Gecko says, if you want a friend to get a dog. Agreed. That's the truth. Techies in the house. Howdy. Yeah, but there was really no pass rush there. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate that. Compliments to Mr. A. Lewis Sr. got me this hat. Eagles sign Hulk Hogan. Why not? They should sign Hulk Hogan. How do you like PFF and Talking Heads? Say Daniel Jones is going to be... Well, I did a video on the Daniel Jones thing a while back. I said their take on Daniel Jones was laughable. What's my calf workout? It's just calf extensions. There's really nothing else to work your calves out. And working them out now, Brandon, is just running and walking, plyometrics. That's really it. It's just calf raises. Calf raises and calf presses, I guess. I turn my feet in, I turn my feet out to get the inner outer parts of the calves. My calves are ridiculous, and it's just from running. I was a track runner, so. Lemieux, have a great night, man. Thank you for swinging by, man. Appreciate it so much. Sean Torres, you're right. PFF does suck. Dwayne Johnson, yeah, he was from Miami. He was. You want Robbie Anderson back? Don't blame me. Mark Henry to the Eagles. Why not? They could use a pass rusher like that, Desert Eagle. No doubt about that, man. Wentz over under 10 games a season. You mean that he's going to play? I think he'll play more than 10 games, honestly. Giants fans need to stop fantasizing about Isaiah Simmons because the Eagles are going to trade up to 3 and take Simmons from us, and they'll give us 6 round in the process. Of course. The Eagles are granted the 2067 overall first pick by default for being awesome. This is true. This is true. How many times a week do I do play? Just one. It's my leg day. And I don't do many because I keep saying I'm jumping on my table. I'm going to end up breaking my head. You know? No, it's all good, Jiffer. I'm not concerned about it. I'm not worried about it at all. And trust me. Number one, get out the house. Walk, run, just get the hell out of there. I know Jiffer, trust me. I'm working from home. My wife is here. My 3-year-old is here. I am trapped in a house all day trying to work with a 3-year-old. Well, he'll be 3 in a couple weeks. A 3-year-old. That is hard to deal with every day. I'm here until 7:30 in the morning. I start working until 4. As soon as 4 hits, I'm out the door. I'm going running. I usually make dinner for them. And then I go running or walking. I need to get out. I go down to the garage. I use the Bowflex. I got to get the hell out of the house. Get out. Any way possible, man. Just get out. It is awful, and it does screw with your freaking head. Trust me, I couldn't find my headphones on Friday. I need music to run. Cannot run without music. I can't do it. So, I lost my mind. I lost my freaking mind because I couldn't find my headphones. Seriously, I had like an anxiety attack because I could not find my headphones. That's how bad this is getting, being trapped inside. So I completely understand it. The Giants have any cap room left after all the moves? We have about $8 million, Bobby. They close all the pools in the area. It's part of my... there you go. There you go. So you understand, Jiffer. You get it. That's like them closing my gym down, part of my regimen. Can't do it. Killing me. I want to do it every day. And then, yes, there you go. 3-year-old, you get it. You get it. I don't know, whatever came with my iPhone, MH. I lost a set of headphones. I did have Beats for the longest time, but they crapped the bed. But... they closed JFK in Newark. It doesn't surprise me. Patriots sign undrafted quarterback just as good as if not Brady. Right on time, Brady, that's basically I'll go, oh, you're talking to somebody else. But yeah. Gangrene David's a big-time swimmer, Jiffer, without a doubt. You thought my necklace was my custom headphones? No, I can't put these in my ears, man. Why do people call me Mad Dog? My name is Bad Dog. Eagles always beat the Giants' ass. Well, no, not always. Recently, they do. But you don't need to get mad at me. I mean, you guys stink. You guys are gonna fall off in the next couple of years. You guys are in deep shit. I'm telling you. I told you last year. Y'all have no cap space, and you're going right downhill, and it's gonna happen. You got no cap space for 2021. You got like $20 million. And that's before you sign your draft picks. You guys got nobody. And you wonder why you're not signing big-name free agents. That's why. You're doing sit-ups and push-ups and using friggin' furniture on those. That's exactly what I do. I do push-ups. I do crunches. But, yeah, it sucks. I'm doing whatever I got. There's an elementary school about a mile from my house. I walk there. I do pull-ups on the goalpost because they don't have monkey bars. So I do pull-ups on the goalpost. I do like 3 sets of 12. Then I run a mile back to my house. Then I walk back to the school. I do the pull-ups again. Then I run back to my house. Then I walk past my gym, which is about a mile from my house. Then I run back home. That's usually what my regimen is. And then, like I said, then I go and I work out on the Bowflex. The running is just kind of, I'm out there for an hour. Then I come home and I do the Bowflex. My workouts on the Bowflex are not an hour and a half like they are at the gym because there's just not as many exercises to do with one machine. So, where'd the name Bad Dog come from? Oh, God, I've told this story a lot. So when I was younger, we were talking 19, 20 years old. I'd go out. Obviously, I partied my face off for about 5 years. I was out 6 nights. I'll tell you my regimen, okay? I woke up at 7. I went to work. I got home at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I took a nap. I woke up at about 7:30, and I would take a shower. I'd go out at 8 o'clock. I'd close down the bar until like 3 in the morning, whatever. I'd come home. I'd get 4 hours of sleep, and then I would go to work, and I would rinse, repeat. I did that Monday through Saturday. Sunday night, I always took Sunday off. I never went out on Sunday night. Monday through Saturday, that's what I did. Well, Saturday I didn't work, so Saturday, whatever. I'd sleep until noon, and then, I'd do whatever, and then I'd go out at 8 o'clock or whatever. But every time I was out, I'd be at the bar with my buddies or a club or whatever the hell we were doing, and I just look at all these women. I'd be like, man, I'd bang her. I'm taking her home. I'll get her before the night's over. I'm going to take her home. I'll take her home. And they're always like, you bad dog, you bad. And that just kind of stuck. That's what just they said. They're like, you bad dog, you bad. So that stuck. That's how I became bad dog, because of that. I was a party dog. There's no doubt about it. I lived about 20 years in a 5-year span. I lived the good life when I was 20. Brilly, Bobby. Thank you for the super chat. People got to needle me for my age. Usually it's Stephen Lilley that comes in here and needles me for my age. He says 19 or 20, so back when the wheel was invented. Pretty much. Thank you so much for the $2 boom. Appreciate that, Bobby. Appreciate it so much, man. Giants are drafting Tristan Wirfs or Jedrick Wills. That could definitely happen. I really don't know. Wirfs is the guy a lot of people have going to the Giants, but we'll have to find out. Kind of wanting the Giants to pick like Jalen Hurts with the 4th overall pick. I would, yeah. Okay, if they take Jalen Hurts with the 4th overall pick, then, yeah, you're going to get a Daniel Jones reaction. Okay, they're not going to do that. Chick Magnet, I wouldn't go that far, but I did okay. Number one, when you're making when you're making 6 figures a year, when you're 19 years old, and you have a lot of money, you can pretty much get whatever you want. Let's put it that way. My move when I went out to the bar when I was that age, and by the way, we're going back to 1995, they didn't ID you when you went into a bar. So you're 19 years old. I always had the 5 o'clock shadow, and honestly, I looked older. I mean, I looked, like if you look at me when I was 23 and look at me now, there's not much change. There really isn't. I always had that thing, so they never really ID'd me. And if somebody did, I always just slipped the doorman $100 and he let me in. Okay, that's just how it was. But my move when I went into a bar was this. Anybody that was sitting at the bar, not off in a restaurant area or something, I would tell the bartender, hey, whoever's sitting at the bar, whatever they're drinking, buy them one on me. Whatever they're, and for the whole bar, I said, buy them one on me. So that took everything out of it. It took all the guys at the bar thought I was the coolest guy because I had bought them a beer. All the girls at the bar came in and wondered exactly what I did for a living and how I could do all this, and that brought them to me. So that way I didn't step on any toes. I didn't approach some strange girl that might have had a boyfriend or something, and I didn't get in any fights. That was my move to get them to come to me. That's just how it was. Oh, Gordon Geiger, man, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it so much, brother. Brilly, my good man. I do have the 5 o'clock shadow at 8 a.m. I was born in the 5 o'clock shadow. I appreciate it, Gordon. Thank you, man. He says, I told Chris yesterday my conspiracy theory. Belichick will trade himself picks. He trades up with us for Tua at 4. We get future picks. He becomes us as a GM. I take it. I'll do that right now if we could get Bill Belichick to come back home to the Giants. I will. Thank you so much. And a $5 boom! Yeah, but I can also say this. When you're making $120,000, well, that was when I made it my best year. When you make $100,000 a year at that age, and you lose your job because the company gets sold, and you get knocked back to making $30,000 a year, that hurts. That was something. That was a shot to my ego, like you wouldn't believe, man. That was a difficult time for me. I couldn't go out and party anymore. I couldn't do anything anymore. I lost everything. I mean, I lost all the stuff. I didn't save any money. I couldn't pay for my car. I could barely make rent, or I could barely pay the mortgage, I should say, at that time. You know, I struggled. Because I ran up a lot. Credit cards, I ran up a lot of stuff because I could pay it off, and it just sucked. Life lesson. Don't be a stupid ass. If you're young and you're making money, don't be a dumbass. I always say 43-year-old me would have beat the shit out of 21-year-old me. If I could go back and kick the shit out of myself 22 years ago, I would have done it. Should have saved money. Should have not been a dumbass. But there's a whole reason behind that. I'm not going to get into why I acted like that. Life lessons, man. I always say it. I could tell all these I can always tell these young kids about life lessons because trust me, man, I've lived a couple of lifetimes in this lifetime. I can tell you that right now. Went through a lot of stuff. Daniel, how can I be the man when you're the man? Yes, sir. Giants trade first and second picks for number 2 overall. No, what will we get for whatchamacallit? Chase Young? I don't know. I'm glad that I got that video to come up. Now I know I can show videos in here. I didn't realize I could do that. It worked out okay. I didn't realize I could do that. Christian Cologne, man, what's going on? Andre Vartanian, how you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. Takeem, what's going on? What company's paying it? Oh, so it was a company called Albany Edison Oxygen way back when. And what I did was I was a salesman. So every sale that I got 10% net, 10% of the net. So whatever we sold, net profit, I got 10%. I also made my salary. My salary was not a lot. I was a salesman. Okay? So I can just say this. Oxygen cylinders costed us $2.06 to fill an oxygen cylinder. We sold them for $20 a piece. So for every cylinder I sold, I pretty much made $1.79. Every one of them. Now, when you have nursing homes that are taking 400 of those a week, okay, that is almost $700 a week in your nursing home. One nursing home. I had 4 of them. Okay? They didn't all take that much. My biggest one took, a ton of cylinders. But that was why. Not to mention we sold nitrous oxide, argon, stargon, acetylene, commercial oxygen, helium. We sold all this stuff. And it was easy because our prices were half the prices of everybody else. It was a commission job, yes. My salary was definitely not that. Definitely not that. But it was an easy job because our prices were so low, and I just underpriced everybody. It was a piece of cake. It was easy to do. I didn't realize I'd ever make that much money. I really had no idea that I'd ever make that much money. My first year, I did not make that. That's for sure. But I just started working. I'm like, there's a lot of money to be made here. So my first year there, not my first year, my second year there, I probably worked 13 hours a day, to build up the clientele. And then once I had it, then I could really just go insane because they bought the stuff every week. I didn't have to do anything else. I probably could have made a lot more had I tried. I just didn't want to try. I was lazy and I said the hell with it. But I also had to deliver the stuff. So it's not like, I just sat around and did anything. I delivered the crap too. It was a smaller company, so they made a ton of money. They had millions of dollars in steel. It was crazy. Air Gas ended up buying us out. Well, it was Air Products, then it became Air Gas, a lot of stuff. Air Gas is like the biggest one in the country. Air Gas ended up buying us out. So, but like I said, it was Air Products. Then Air Products became Air Gas. That's who bought us out. And again, that's a long story because I should have ended up with half the company, but that's another story. It's another story. I'll put it this way, okay? The owner of this company was sick. The owner of this company had cancer. He had Parkinson's. He was not very healthy. Okay. The president of the company told me, he said, listen, man, he goes, the will is set up in trust. I get half this company. And he says he has 5 kids. They each get 10%. He said, we're going to buy those kids out of their 10%. We're going to give you half the company. And I said to the guy, I said, listen, man, I only been here 5 years. I don't deserve that. He said, man, you have done more and worked harder and got more sales in the last 5 years than anybody I've worked with combined in the last 20. Okay. He goes, you deserve half of this company with how hard you work. Somebody had come in a couple of years prior to that and offered $4 million for the company. And what this guy told me, he goes, if we ever get that offer again, we're going to sell the company. We're each going to take half, and we'll either open our own business together or we'll go work for the company that buys us out. So at this point, I'm thinking I'm going to be a millionaire at 23 years old. This is what I'm thinking because it sounded like it was going to happen. Okay? It didn't happen because the owner's daughter forged her signature on a power of attorney, and she sold the company out from underneath us for $40,000 because she had no idea what the hell the company was worth. We had over $3 million in steel in that place because those cylinders are worth a fortune. So that was what happened to me. I was told on a Tuesday, I don't remember the exact date, but I remember her coming to me Tuesday saying your last day here is Thursday. That was what happened to me. So it sucked. It sucked. Every time, it's not to give you a sob story, but it seems like every time something gets really good or going really good in my life, somebody snatches it away from me. Don't know why that happens. Something or somebody snatches it away. So you just got to rebound and pick yourself back up and go to it. That's really what it is, man. Daniel, have a great night, man. Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate that. What do you honestly think of the Eagles? No, I think the Eagles can win this division. I hate their guts, but I think they can win this division. I haven't even been doing that impression, Rob, because he's not even on YouTube anymore, is he? What do I do for a living now? I work for the state of New York. I work in the finance department for the state of New York. So it's not like I don't have a good job, but I'm definitely not making the money I made there. Not because, yeah, she had no idea, Punkum. No clue what the company was worth. None. Just wanted a quick hit. That's all it was. Well, he'd passed away. Takeem, well, I shouldn't say that. He was in the hospital. He was really sick. The only thing that kept this guy going was that he had the company and that he could come in and see the customers every day. I swear to God, that's why he lived a lot longer than he should have. As soon as this is what she did. She took him. She lived in Virginia. She took him. She moved him down to Virginia. He was dead in 2 months. 2 months later, he was dead. Well, so I would say she killed him, and for a quick $40,000, she killed her father. That's really how it ended up being. But that's what it was. As soon as she moved him down there, that was it. She sold the company, moved him down there. He was dead in 2 months. His will to live was gone. The guy was a tough son of a bitch. That old guy, he was about 5'3", 140 pounds. He was like 75, 80 years old. I forgot how old he was. He was late 70s. And hey, he was a tough guy. That guy was a tough son of a bitch, man. He showed up every day, and it didn't matter, He's still on YouTube. He just posts stuff. I didn't even know that he did that. No, I probably would. No, if I became a millionaire, I definitely wouldn't be on YouTube. Definitely not. And I can honestly say, if I became a millionaire, that company, I probably would have never met my wife either. I would have never met her. I know I wouldn't have met her. How expensive is it to live in New York? It's much more expensive downstate, Chipper, than it is up here. It's not cheap here, but it's way more expensive down in the city than it is up here. Convince his ex-wife to let him pay her some money, $10K to settle if he got the house sold out for $300K. Wow. What is she doing? Well, the Dolphins maybe, but they can, but their fans aren't saying they're going to get everybody. But he did him by his own door. Oh, he did. He did. Well, this is the thing, Takeem. Like I said, he had 5 kids, right? He had 5 of them. So this one didn't want the other kids to get the company or any part of the company. She wanted it all for herself. That was why she did that. So she sold it as fast as she could so that she got all the money, and that, in the will, her brothers and sisters couldn't get any part of that company. That was why she did that. That was why she did it, so that her other 4 siblings could not get a piece of it. That's why she did that. Stupid. I was in Darius Slayton's stream. He answers some of my questions. Nice. What's an average income up here? Average. An average good income. Upstate, probably 50,000. That's pretty deep. About 1,000 a week. It's decent up here. Down in the city, that's not flying. 50,000 years decent salary up here. Must have a great memory. No, a lot of my memory shot because of all the partying I did. Yannick to Philly, stop hating. Yannick's not going to Philly. Probably going to stay in Texas, moving to San Antonio once I graduate. I want to try to get... I keep thinking Jedi lives in New Orleans. I remember those party days until the sun come up. We are close in age. Did you ever come to the city to Roxy or Sound Factory 98? No, my partying was all upstate New York. I didn't go down to the city. And my partying was a little before 98 to 03. 2000 it stopped. It was like 95 to 2000. I was pretty late 95 to early 2000. It was yeah. I probably forgot more than I remember from those days, but I wouldn't change a thing, man. Well, except I would have saved the money, but we could write a book. I really could. What's one thing I regret not doing? Saving the money I made. That was stupid. When you're 20 years old and you're making really good money, you just think you're invincible. I mean, even if you're not making good money, when you're 20, you think you're invincible. Nothing will ever get me. Nothing's ever going, nothing bad will ever happen to me. I can do whatever the hell I want. I'm not going to die. I'm invincible. Nothing can stop me. Nothing bad's going to happen to me. Listen, I woke up in back alleys. Like, I passed down back alleys, and I'm talking, I had thousands of dollars in cash. I woke up in back alleys, behind the bar. I woke up in strange houses that I didn't know how the hell I got to. I'm lucky I'm alive with some of the crap I pulled when I was younger. Because that type of crap would happen, and I'd get up, and I'd be hungover, but I'm no worse for wear. So guess what? I'm going to do it again, because nothing can get me. Stupid. It's stupid. But you don't know any better when you're young. You don't know any better. You just don't. You never think it's going to come to an end. You never do. Should the Giants draft Jerry Jeudy? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, we don't need a wide receiver as bad as we need other places. That's literally, there you go. Jedi's a party girl. There you go. I don't know if she's talking about that, but Spunky, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. He says, you're a good man, Bad. I don't agree with your bashing of my Eagles, obviously, but no, I'm not. Spunky, I'm not bashing the Eagles. Bashing the fan base. I'm bashing the fan base that thinks every single player is going to Philadelphia. I have to needle you a little bit. Spunky, no BS. And I don't think John Dunham's in here anymore, but if John Dunham is around, he can attest to this. I was in Philly 500 stream earlier, okay? I was in his stream earlier. There was a guy in there, I swear to God, I swear on my son, and John Dunham can attest to this. There was a guy in there that said the Eagles need a trade. The Eagles could probably trade for Aaron Donald, okay? That's what I'm talking about, Spunky. I got to make fun of those guys that think Aaron Donald's going to be an Eagle. Like, those are the guys I'm making fun of. Have I ever been arrested? I have not. Listen, I partied my face off, but I never did anything illegal. Underage drinking in 1995 was not a big deal at all. I mean, it really didn't matter. It really did not matter. It didn't matter. So, no, I never did anything illegal to get arrested. I've always been good. As a matter of fact, I can be honest with you, 23-year-old Bad Dog would get the shit beat out of him by 43-year-old Bad Dog. I wasn't in the shape of 23 that I am now. I would choke 23-year-old Bad Dog right out. Trust me. 23-year-old Bad Dog was not as mad as 43-year-old Bad Dog is. I have $70,000 saved. See, there you go. That's smart. See, I didn't do that. The only thing I can say that I did was I always kept my card collection. That was the one thing I could say. I did not sell my cards. So that big Tom Brady collection that I have, because I always loved card shows. I still went to card shows. I did a lot of stuff. I bought a lot of cards. I've been collecting since I was 13. That Tom Brady rookie card collection is going to get me to early retirement. That's something I did that was smart. But I was going to say, I can honestly, Gil Soto Jr., what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream, sir. I can honestly say, even up until recently, I'd never been pulled over for driving in my life. Not until this past December, we had a big snowstorm here. It was like a week after. I was leaving the grocery store. The light was yellow, and I was making a left-hand turn. I made a left-hand turn. The light was yellow, was turning red. I turned left. I go down my street, the street next to my house, and I see the lights. And I pull over. I'm like, shit. I'm like, I know what he's pulling me over for. He got me. I roll down to it. I don't say anything to the guy. I don't say anything to the cop. He's like, license and registration. I give him it. He looks at it. He's like, where are you coming from? I say the grocery store. He says, do you know why I pulled you over? I said, I honestly don't. And he goes, the light turned red as you went through it. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right. And that's all I said. I was like, okay. He goes back to the, car. He checks everything out. He comes back to me. He asks me where my street is. I'm like, oh, it's the one. It's the next one over. It's right over there. And I forgot. He asked me something else, and I answered it. And then he goes, okay, Kev. He goes, just watch the red lights next time. So he let me go. Then he started talking about how bad that our roads were plowed because they were terrible at the time because they didn't plow the side streets. So when I pulled over, I'm in the middle of the road because there's nowhere to go. But that's the only time I've ever been pulled over in my life. So no, arrested, no. I'm a good boy when it comes to abiding by the law. I'm not a bad dog in that way. I'm a bad dog with behavior around other humans when I was younger. That's what it was. But always say you don't know why you got pulled over. That's exactly what I did. I said, I don't know. I knew why he pulled me over. I knew exactly what he pulled me over for because there was no other reason. There was really nobody on the road. And I'm like, damn it. I'm like, where'd that guy come from? But I knew he got me. So I'm just like, I'm not arguing this. I'm like, if he gives me a ticket, he gives me a ticket. I'll pay the fine and I'll move on. Oh, I did get a ticket recently too. I got a ticket. So I got pulled over and then I got a ticket because I parked on the street one night and I wasn't supposed to. I got a ticket. I had to pay that off. That was pretty stupid too. How's Vince McMahon? How does Vince McMahon what? How does Vince McMahon have WrestleMania tonight? Is there WrestleMania tonight? There's some fans that want. Oh, I know, Spunky. That's why I got to make fun of him, man. Ever slap a person? I don't know. No, I can't say I did. I was pulled over going a bit too fast after leaving a party, but you're a Jedi, so he probably let you go because you're a woman. I was surprised he let me go, honestly. And pretty much, Raymond, yes, that's exactly it. I'm not nice to crappy people at all. I've been pulled over for stopping too close to a cop. What the hell? What the hell kind of reason is that to be pulled over? That's ridiculous. Oh, WrestleMania 30 was a replay tonight. Yes, this is true. He probably was in fear of the Nissan Rogue. Well, he pulled that over. He goes, he probably felt sorry for me. I had my Knicks jacket on. I was wearing a Knicks jacket and a Giants hat. He probably saw that. He goes, man, this guy's... He probably saw that Knicks jacket and that Giants hat. And he said, man, this poor guy's going through hell as it is. I'm not going to give him a ticket on top of being a Knicks and a Giants fan. Jesus. And he's got a car seat, so he's got a young kid. My kid wasn't in the car, but, he's like, how much more can the poor guy take? Just let him go. No, you're right, Gil. You don't. You don't see where they're coming from. You don't like that we got Colt McCoy? Well, he fills a spot. There you go, Jedi. Nissans are the best. Nissans are good. They're good stuff. I like Colt McCoy too. Congratulations to all seniors. Absolutely. But they, the cops don't always, what happens if you don't pay your ticket? Well, the fine doubles and you can eventually have your license taken away or you get arrested. You always pay your tickets. Yeah, it's true. Colt is an upgrade over Tanny. Colt McCoy is very good in college. Very good. Maybe he knew you were Knicks. Well, that's what I'm saying, Raymond. I was wearing a Knicks jacket, so he probably said, oh, this poor dude. This poor guy. That's probably what it was. I'm not going to beat up a cop, get my ass kicked. Freaking tear gas me. What is this one? This must be another. Yankees have some old games going on. This has to be a World Series. 78 World Series Game 6. That's on there now. I don't know if he won the Heisman. Yeah, warrant for your arrest if you don't pay tickets. Exactly. You gotta pay the tickets. Yeah, there is. That happened to my wife. Just a real ass cop that was looking to give somebody a ticket. Butcher's Block, man, thank you so much for the super chat, Bobby. I appreciate that, my man. You the man, brother. Brilly says, in all seriousness, though, Bad Dog, and all my YouTube brothers and sisters, love you all, and I got to get back, and I got your back in these trying times. Love you all. Appreciate that, Bobby, and you know we love you too, Bobby. You're the man, brother. You are the man, even if you are a boss tonight. Like I said, that's one guy that someday, he's not too far from me, when all this shit clears up, Bobby and I got to go drinking sometime. As long as Bobby brings bail money, we got to... No, just kidding. Thank you so much, Bobby, for the $5 boom. Appreciate that, my man. Got pulled over one time, traveling on the flow of traffic. We're all doing over 15. Told the cop, why'd you pick me on? Everyone, he looked at me and said, when you go fishing, you catch them all. Wow. That's good, Dealey. He's right, though, about that. He's right. That's just bad luck. But he's right. He has a point. Bad luck. I've never heard that one, but that actually does make sense. And that's when usually most people do get pulled over for speeding because they're going with the flow of traffic. It's the truth. It's the truth. But I like that. He's right. I guess he had to pick somebody out. Jared, have a great night, my man. And as always, be safe. And we'll see you next time because it's not like we have a lot to do. How much are my Tom Brady rookie cards worth? Combined, they're probably about $60,000, maybe. I'm guessing around $60,000. It's mostly all of it. Pretty much is 2000 Bowman Chrome. There's a lot of 9s and a 10. I do have a Bowman Chrome Refractor PSA 9. That's the most valuable card I own in my collection. Is that and I have a couple other lesser Tom Brady rookies. I wish I would have had the autographed Tom Brady rookies. Those are really worth the damn money, but I never got an autographed one. I just bought those Bowman Chrome ones, and I had them graded a few years back. 2 years ago, those PSA 9s, they were selling for $120. Now they sell for about $800. It's crazy, So it's insane. I probably have 40 PSA 9s. I probably have 15 PSA 10s. Somewhere in there, and then I have the Bowman Chrome Refractor PSA 9, which is big. I got pulled over going too slow. What? That's crazy. Baddog Bennett, I know what you think. There you go, Bobby. That's what I'm talking about. We can get away with some shit there. No, the Tom Brady stuff, like I said, is about $60,000. I have other cards in my collection that bring it up, a lot more. The Brady stuff is about $60,000. But my card collection is worth a lot more than that because I don't just have Brady stuff. I have Ty Cobb's. I was talking about this the other night. I have a couple Ty Cobb tobacco cards. I have a Dizzy Dean rookie. I have Cy Young tobacco cards. I have a Joe Namath rookie. I have a Hank Aaron rookie, Roberto Clemente rookie, Sandy Koufax. That's all I collect. I have a Jordan rookie. I have a Dr. J rookie. I have a Magic Bird rookie. I have all this stuff. I have a lot of it. I have a Mantle rookie. It's in bad shape, but I have a Mantle rookie. I have a lot of crap. Going on a bender. You are Christian? Good. I'm not. Green tea bender. No, I'm not going to retire. I won't retire till I'm like 58, probably. At 58, I'll have 25 years in with the state, and that'll be it. I probably can't retire at 58. It's a goal. At this point, who knows about Social Security? Might be a little longer, but... All right, Jared, have a great night, sir. As always, got a Fleer Ultra Brady rookie. There you go. I have a couple of those. The Bowman Chrome is the big. Well, the Contenders autograph rookies are worth a fortune. We have a Jordan baseball rookie signed. Nice. Anything Jordan signed is good. Walmart parking lots are private property. How can he get pulled over in a parking lot? That's strange. We fixed the O-line of the draft. Do you see Daniel Jones being an MVP? Not MVP discussion, Rob, because I don't think it would be good enough for him. But Pro Bowl, yes. I did the video. I think Daniel Jones is going to be a Pro Bowl quarterback this year. I really do. But not this year. Maybe in a couple years we get good piece around him. He could be. Definitely could be. All right, Bobby, have a great night, man. Thank you for hanging out with us, and I do appreciate that. I'm probably going to do this till like 1 in the morning, so in about a half an hour or so we'll call it a night. But I appreciate you guys and girls hanging out with me here on this late night Sunday. Again, it's not like we have much to do. What's going on, Thomas Latimer? Moose Kamal, have a great night, man. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Appreciate that, sir. Daniel Jones already better than Dak Prescott. I'm not going to go that far. Got a Popeye Jones rookie. Sweet. Popeye Jones. Oh, God. He had the biggest ears I think I've ever seen. They could definitely happen, John Toomey. There's no doubt, man. It could definitely be an offensive line draft for the Giants. I mean, Gettleman hasn't addressed that, so it definitely could happen. New drug on Tuesday to help people kick the virus. Everyone keep your fingers crossed. The sooner they do it, the sooner our sports are back. Yeah, let's pray to God, man. Need sports. If we get a run block and O-line, a rush for 100 yards every game, DJ would look a hell of a lot better. Like Tannehill, yeah. What would you better than Tannehill? Papa Jones here. I know, man. Scott here, do you think we can get Clown here or Golden on cheap? I think we can get Golden. I think the Giants can sign Leonard Williams for $12 million a year, which again will knock off the $17 million, so we'll save $5 million there. And I think that they could get Marcus Golden again on maybe a 3-year, $27 million deal, something like that. We're not going to go after Clowney. Clowney would be crazy. Tom Coughlin is the GOAT. I think Parcells is our GOAT. Well, Belichick's the GOAT. I love Coughlin, though. Cowboys will go further with DJ. That's a good point, Gil. You're probably right. They probably would go farther with DJ. You're probably right. It's a good point. Andy Dalton, Dak Prescott. I wouldn't go that far, Takeem. I wouldn't go that far, man. Do you think Belichick's planning on being the man? I don't think Belichick is going to I don't think he's going to last much longer. He did look like a bat, Afghanistan. I started getting a sports shooting with handguns in my area because it's the only thing open. Nice. Any running backs out of my eye in the draft? Really not. Well, I should start taking a look at them, without a doubt. Yeah, you're right about that, Spunky. It's been terrible. It's been terrible. People in our damn toilet paper, man. One thing I'll say, going to work and everything, my eating was so regimented. What's so hard for me is being home all day and you're bored, so you want to eat. That's one of the worst things about being here. I go to work, I have 2 packets of oatmeal for breakfast. That's it. Then I would come home for lunch, and I'd have the rest of the grilled chicken that I made. I'd have the rest of the grilled chicken I made one night for lunch, or I'd have chicken chili, or I'd have, grilled chicken, whatever, something, or I'd have a bowl of soup. And then I go back to work, and then I'd come home, and I'd make dinner or go to the gym, and I'd get back about 7:30, and I wouldn't eat till 7:30. So I wasn't hungry most of the day, and I only had to eat 3 meals. Now, I'm sitting here all day, and I'm sitting and waiting for lunch, and I'm like, when the hell is lunch getting here? When the hell is 12:30 getting here so I can eat? And then it's 2 o'clock, and I'm hungry again, but I'm home. And when I'm at work, there's no food to eat, so I don't have to worry about it. But now I'm home. I'm like, oh, look at this is here. Oh, look at this is here. Oh, look at this is here. It sucks. Fill up on lots of water. I fill up on black coffee. That is usually what I fill up on, Jiffer. Black coffee. Black coffee. Because it is water and coffee is an appetite suppressant, so I try to fill up on black coffee. That is really what I use a lot. Use a lot of that's usually what I do. I chew gum. It's another appetite suppressant. I know, and I do fight the temptation. I mean, I don't eat, if I do eat extra stuff, it's fruit or it's vegetables or it's yogurt. I don't eat junk food. Like, I won't do that. But I will eat an extra couple hundred calories in yogurt because I'm hungry. I just want to eat something. It sucks. Black coffee is the best. I hate it, man. Judge, take a look at Darrington Evans in the draft, running back out of Appalachian State. I definitely have to take a look at him, Takeem. Definitely. I got a lot of time, so I gotta do that. I do eat a lot of fruit. There's no doubt about that. You want EDP 475 at safety? There you go. I miss going to the mall, says Jedi. I miss going to the gym. Work with the railroad, no one could be together. We all take person. That is crazy. At least you get to go to work, though, Rob. At least you get to go to work. Like, it's funny. I hate getting up in the morning. I hate having to get ready for work. I hate driving into work. I hate dealing with the traffic, right? People at work drive me insane sometimes. Like, they drive me absolutely crazy. People's demands, people don't care that you're in the middle of doing something. They want what they want. They want it now. Some people drive me insane. I miss the living hell out of that. I miss it. I went to work for a couple days. Pretty much it was just me and a handful of people in the building, and I already missed the craziness that went on. And now that I'm home, I'm like, I can't wait to go to work. I work from home. It sucks. I don't know how anybody works from home. I have no idea. I have no idea how the hell people work from home. I do not get it. No idea how people do that. Just don't. I just don't. I don't know how people do that. Maybe it would be different if I still couldn't do it. You know. Yeah, I know it's Jiffer. Yeah, I can't. No, I know. Well, once in a while, man, you do need to eat bad. You do need to kickstart your metabolism. I have one day a month where I eat very poorly. Or I shouldn't say eat poorly. I eat very high calories, but I will also eat poorly. Like, I'll eat bread. I'll drink some beer. And I'll have some chips or, chips and salsa is like my favorite thing. I'll have some Cheez-Its. I'll have a candy bar or something. I'll have some fried chicken, whatever. I always have one day where I eat really bad because it kickstarts your metabolism again. Oh, 420 to go in the first quarter. 420 crew, smoke them because you got them for Chris Leone. Mel, I miss the Lakers streams too, my man. Hopefully we get them back before the end of the year, man. Yes, trust me. I miss calling Lakers games very much. I really enjoyed that a lot. I did. There was a lot of fun. Hopefully we get them back. Hopefully we get the playoff run, and we can do it. Rob, how can I be the man when you're the man? It's easy to work from home. Yeah, good point, Jiffer. It's a good point. Great point. Great point. 10 to 15 Cheez-Its is always a magic number. I think 28 is your serving for Cheez-Its. Bears agreed in terms of the Barkevius Mingo on a 1-year deal. That's interesting. I love my kid, but it's tough being stuck with that. Yeah. Delia, yes. Same thing. I love my son. I'd die for my son. But when you're trying to work and he's daddy play, daddy this, daddy that, daddy change my diaper, daddy play this, mommy that. And then he starts whining because he can't get what he wants. Daddy won't play Play-Doh. No, we can't play Play-Doh. He starts crying. He throws a fit. He whines. He stomps his feet. He throws a temper tantrum. He doesn't nap anymore. He won't nap when he's home. He thinks everything. He doesn't understand that it's not playtime, so it's difficult. And for whatever reason, he's much more. When my wife is home, he's much whinier. When it's just him and I, he rarely whines. He just kind of minds his own business. He'll ask me for, Daddy, I'm hungry. What do you want? You want peanut butter jelly? Yeah, I'll take peanut butter jelly. Pea jelly is what he says. Cookie butter is what he calls it. Cookie butter for peanut butter. Cookie butter. He'll be 3 in April, Melly Mel. Daddy, I want milk. He'll say, Daddy, I want milk. I say, that's not how we ask for it. How do we ask for it? Please. Thank you. I'll get you your milk. But that's what he does. So he just doesn't understand because he's so used to going to the babysitter that when we're home, he thinks every time it's playtime. And I get a lot of days off. I have a lot of vacation time. So there is a lot of times that I'm off and I hang out with him for the week and he understands that. But for some reason, when my wife's here, he's really whiny. With me, he's really not. Probably because, he gets a stern dad voice. He stops his crap. That's what it is. He stops his crap. Cookie butter. That's what he says. I want cookie butter. Because I get him Nutter Butters. He loves peanut butter like I do. So I get him Nutter Butters. Nutter Butters are cookies. So I want a cookie. It's peanut butter cookie butter. That's what it ends up being. Cookie butter. I miss having them go to school. I know, it's crazy, man. I appreciate that, Thomas. I appreciate that, my man. Cowboys are my most hated team. Eagles are my most hated fan base. That makes sense. My kid tries to impress when my wife and I are home. When we're alone, one-on-one, he's fine together. Yeah, it's strange, Jiffer, because that's exactly what he does with us. It's the same thing. Peanut butter does rule. It absolutely does rule. It is funny, though. Like, my kid does the same thing. Yeah, Patriots reuniting with Hoyer. I saw that one. Yeah, he's a baby. He has no clue. Exactly, Punkum. He is He is a mama's boy. My kid is a mama's boy right now. I'm not going to lie. I was never a mama's boy, so I don't know where he gets this from, but my son is a mama's boy. Right now, he is. And I keep saying I can't wait for about 5 years he's going to grow out of this. My sister-in-law actually tells my wife. She says to my wife, she's like, listen, she goes, you better enjoy this. You better enjoy this while it lasts. Because he's going to get to a point where he's going to want to do nothing but hang out with dad and do what dad does. Because this happened to my sister-in-law. When they were young, they were mama's boys. When they grew up, they wanted to hang out with their dad and do the little sports stuff. So your son is 3 in a month. And there you go. We have the same, our kids are the same age, Jiffer. They're the same exact age. My kid is 3 in about 3 weeks. You trade one bad habit for another. Are your Lakers winning it all? Well, they're not my Lakers. I'm a Knicks fan. But I do think that the Lakers can win it all, yes. What's going on there, Queef Dog? Thank you for your stream. There you go. One girl at a time. There it is. I want some cookie butter. I know. That's my son. Cookie butter. Would you rather the Skins take Chase Young or Tua? Good question. Probably Chase Young, because then Tua will be available at 4 and we could trade back. I don't know if Chase Young will get past the Lions. If you could guarantee Chase Young got to us at 4 if the Redskins took Tua, I would say let them take Tua. Dad's rule after 7, exactly. That's what it is. Nothing wrong with loving your mama. I was raised by a mama until she died when I was 11. I was definitely mom's boy. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Spunky. God rest your mama's soul, son. No, there's nothing wrong with being a mama's boy at all. But my kid is definitely a mama's boy. There's no doubt about that. No doubt about that. No, a lot of men are mama's boys. They are. I mean, mama raises a lot of guys, so it makes sense. I don't know. I just never, for some reason, I never was. I don't know. I've always kind of been a loner anyway. I don't know. It's weird. Is Baddog crazy for candy ready desserts? He loves those popcorn Cheetos or whatever they are. He loves those popcorn Cheetos. He loves cheese puffs. Loves M&Ms. Not a big dessert guy though. Like he likes ice cream. I guess he likes ice cream, but not really a big thing. He likes those popcorn cheese things. And he likes Cheez-Its, which again he gets that from me. I love Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its. I could sit there. I don't do this anymore because I'm trying so hard to watch my diet. We got him to watch football and took him to games. That's awesome because my kid won't do that yet, Jiffer. I got him. I think he was watching Baylor, Oklahoma with me for a while. He does watch Oklahoma. I don't know what it is. He won't watch it. He'll watch it for a quarter, which is a lot for him. He likes watching Oklahoma football with me. I don't know why. I don't want to play Chase Young twice a year either. But I was going to say the Cheez-Its. I could eat a family box of Cheez-Its in one sitting. I freaking love Cheez-Its. Love them. They are addicting. And I get the extra toasty ones because I like those things burnt. So the extras are the Cheeto Puffs, whatever they are. They're called puff corn, I think. But yeah, the Cheeto Puff things. I love those. Oh yeah, I love the Cheez-Its. I love the Cheez-Its, man. Those are good. All right, Thomas, man, have a great night, my man. And don't ever worry about donating, man. It's I don't ever expect anybody to do that. I'm just glad that you show up and hang out, man. It's much appreciated, my man. So thank you for being here and have a great night, sir. Celtics smart test for positive. Wow, I didn't know that either. What's going on, John Viveros? Thank you for joining the stream, sir. Tua could be like Andrew Luck, without a doubt. I don't think we should get Clowney, dog. I don't think we should get that. That's true. Chase Young and Montez sweating. Damn. That's probably going to happen. I do like the baked Cheez-Its. So I like the baked Cheez-Its and the extra toasty Cheez-Its. I don't like the hot. And I love hot sauce. I put hot sauce in almost everything. I don't like the Tabasco Cheez-Its, if they even make those anymore. I don't like the white cheddar Cheez-Its. It's really just those extra toasty ones and the baked ones. Or the low-fat ones, I'm sorry, which I think are the baked ones. Cheez-Its and milk, it's incredible. Really? My kid does that. Spicy chips and Cheez-Its. I love chips and salsa. It's probably my favorite. My favorite thing to eat. Chips and salsa. I love tortilla chips and salsa. Love chips and salsa. Salsa is another thing. I put salsa on a lot of stuff too. Salsa and hot sauce. And then, of course, I add hot sauce to my salsa. So there you go. No, Leo won't cost the same. Leo's going to cost about $12 million. County's going to cost by $18 million. You know, you're going to learn disappointment from a young age. Or why I say, Jeffrey, my son needs to be a Yankees and a Giants fan, without question. I will not make him be a Knicks fan. Not happening. Philly 500 coming tomorrow to the stream. I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow, but I will talk to Philly 500. We discussed it. I talked to him in this chat today, so we'll talk today. Or we'll talk this week. I'll definitely have Philly 500 on the channel this week, without a doubt. Kleiner reporter wants over $20 million. I know Spunky, but he's probably not going to get that. His suitors aren't there, so he's probably going to get less than that. Favorite pizza? Pizza Hut, Papa John's, or Domino's? None of the above. No self-respecting. I spit on the microphone. No self-respecting Italian is eating pizza from any of those places. I'm telling you that right now. I'm not eating any of the pizza from any of those places at all. You like Chipotle? I do like Chipotle. I like Moe's better, but I do like Chipotle. Salsa with salt and a tortilla. I freaking love it. White cheddar's pretty damn good. I've never been a big fan of the white cheddar Cheez-Its. I don't know why. What if my son becomes a Red Sox fan? Not happening, Spunky. Not happening. Not allowed. I'll have to disown him. All right, Jiffer, man. Have a great night, and thank you for hanging out, my man. Do appreciate that, and absolutely stay safe. Try to stay sane, Jiffer. I know it's difficult. Trust me, I'm going through the same exact thing you are. So we'll get through this together, buddy. We got it. All right, Ramdre, have a great night, sir. I appreciate you hanging out. How do I feel Cuomo's handling the coronavirus? I think he's handling it like everybody else, right? I don't know what else we can do, but sucks. Chipotle is fake Mexican food. I do like it. I tell you this. There's a place up here on Broadway Street in Saratoga called Cantina. That's a good Mexican restaurant. Cantina is a really good Mexican restaurant. That's a place I usually go, Jedi. I go to Cantina. I love their frickin' tacos. Cantina is really good. And then there's a place south of me called Casa Real, which is really good too. Yeah, I disown them. That's what happened. I don't live in the city, so I don't know, honestly. Up here, it's a place called I Love New York Pizza. That's the best pizza up here. I love New York pizza. Thank you, Afghanistan. Appreciate that. Am I a Rangers fan? A casual Rangers fan, for sure. Oh, do not get Chipotle's queso dip. It's disgusting. It's not queso. I don't know what the hell that is, Rob. Do not buy that. Do not get their queso. It's gross. Moe's queso is perfection. Moe's queso is amazing. Amazing. Chipotle's queso sucks. Not to mention, Chipotle gives you have to pay for the tortilla chips. You have to pay for them. And they're lime flavored, which I don't mind lime flavored, but I'd rather regular tortilla chips. You have to pay for them. It's garbage. At Moe's, they're free. And at Moe's, you can go up and say, hey, can I get a refill of the tortilla chips? And they give them to you. So you get free refills of chips at Moe's, and yet Chipotle's charging you for them. It's garbage. That's why Moe's is better. Did I eat a lot of Taco Bell when I was younger? Yes, I did. No, it's just called Cantina, New York for life. Oh, absolutely. I would love to. I would love to go to a Mexican restaurant with you, Jedi. It'd be great. It would be great. Of course, we live a long ways away from one another. I don't know how Mrs. Mad Dog would feel about it, but I would certainly go out to dinner with you, Jedi. Oh, man, especially for some Mexican food, it's my favorite. When were you drunk? When I was drunk, I went to a place called Denny's. You guys must. Denny's is a worldwide chain. So Denny's, 2 a.m, Denny's, always. Denny's was the drunk stop for us. Rolled Golds, they don't make those pretzels anymore. I looked for the damn Rolled Golds, Philly 215. They do not make those pretzels anymore. Sucks. Chipotle does have new queso, but it's terrible. Came out with a donut chicken sandwich. What the hell? How you New Yorkers handling equality and feel like... Well, I'm upstate. I'm surviving. I still go out. I mean, as long as I can get out of my house and run around my block and drive to my grocery store. My grocery store is like around the corner. As long as I can do those two things, I'm fine. As long as I can get food, I'm fine. I have direct deposit, so I don't have to worry about going to the bank. Everything's in there. I can pay my bills. I ain't got to worry about any of that stuff at all. God, I really could do another 24-hour stream. Isn't that ridiculous? I could do a 24-hour stream during a weekend at this point. I don't want to wear that out, though. I don't want to do that too often. Those are rough. Those are hard to do. I'll do another one in August. Dog, I am planning on working with Fiskett sometime this week, too. It'll be Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. But I'm definitely going to work with Fisk this week, without a doubt. He DM'd me. I probably lost his number because I had to change phones. I'll have to get his number. I'm definitely working with Fisk this week, though. Have I ever had Five Guys burger? I love Five Guys. Yep, Five Guys isn't too far from me either. Yeah, Jaden. I mean, what the hell was that? That's one of my best. That's one of my best rants of all time. Country Fried Steak. I used to get the Deli Dinger at Denny's. The Deli Dinger. I don't even remember what the hell it was. I just remember the name of it. Why is Popeye's doing tacos? Yes, Jedi. Denny's was. You know how many times we got thrown out of Denny's? It was like an every night thing, man. We'd have to go and get thrown out of Denny's. It was just like a thing. And yet they always let us in there because we paid. And there was a few of us that went, so they were getting money. But by the time we were done, they always threw us out. Michael Corleone, how can I be the man when you're the man? Michael Corleone is in the house. What's going on, man? They were during the stream. Yeah, Five Guys is good. Five Guys is good. You heard the racists? I honestly don't know, Jaden. I haven't been to a Denny's I'm 43. I haven't been to a Denny's in 20 years. So I don't even know. Do I like IHOP? Not my first choice, but it's not bad. I probably had the Superbird at Denny's. I pretty much had everything. Trust me, I'm missing Laker Dog, yes. The fries at Five Guys are amazing. The first time I went into a Five Guys, my wife and I each got a large fry. Not knowing the large fries are like this big, and then they take the gigantic scoop that they filled your cup of large fries with and throw the scoop in the bag. We had French fries for 3 days because of that. 3 days because we didn't know. Yeah, that's what I do. I always eat the peanuts when I'm there, too. Absolutely. I love Five Guys. Best burgers. And when I go to a Five Guys burger joint, I am getting everything on the except for onions. I don't like onions. But I get everything else. I'm getting bacon, mushrooms. I get jalapenos. I get green peppers. I get lettuce, tomato, whatever else they add on there. I don't even know. I put everything. My burger ends up being like this thick. Got to eat it with a fork. I get everything I can on it. Bacon on top of it, too. I love it. Try Chick-fil-A. There is no Chick-fil-A's up by me. I will say that Popeye's chicken sandwich is damn good, though. TGI Ruby's. TGI Friday's got Ruby Tuesday and Applebee's are okay. You know, Applebee's is pretty good damn steak. The last restaurant I ate at was an Applebee's, Spunky. It was pretty good. Ruby Tuesday, they don't have those around me anymore. They used to have one, and I always liked their salad bar. I always liked Ruby Tuesday salad bar. I love TGI Fridays. That Jack Daniel's chicken and shrimp is the best. I haven't been to a Fridays in forever. You know, now that you mentioned that, Spunky, and I'm not really eating bad. Whenever the hell this shit goes away, this stupid coronavirus, and I can get to a Fridays, I'm going to use one of my cheat days on that because I love that Jack Daniel's chicken and shrimp. That stuff is so good. Or when they used to have the all-you-can-eat apps for like $10, that was amazing too. Dunkin' Donuts is selling bags of bacon. I love bacon. We always my streams always ended up talking about food. They always do. Always do. Yeah, I saw that little meme about the NBA retiring before Vince Carter. There's no Shake and Steak and Shake Shack up here. We don't have any of those up here at all. Gland sandwich, it's really good. I don't remember that, man. I really don't. Well, shrimp is about the only seafood that I like, but I can't eat it cold with cocktail sauce. It has to be cooked. Shrimp has to be cooked, it has to be warm, and it has to be seasoned in something, whether it's coconut shrimp, teriyaki shrimp, barbecue shrimp, whatever. That Jack Daniel's shrimp, yes. That's about the only seafood you're going to catch me eating because I don't like seafood. But for some reason, shrimp doesn't have a taste, so I can eat that. I can stomach it because there's no taste. Whatever you flavor the shrimp in is what the taste is. That's why I can eat it. I do too, Michael. Trust me. I miss doing the Laker games, man. I really do. A lot. I miss them a lot. They're a lot of fun. Hopefully we get back to them. Nope, I do not. I do not like crab. I do not like lobster. I do not like any kind of fish. I just don't like it. Hey, I appreciate you being here, dog. I appreciate you guys keeping me sane too. Like I said, I wasn't even planning on doing this tonight. I did 3 videos today. I felt very proud of myself. I felt very accomplished. I was like, hey, why not? Why not do a little live stream late at night tonight? White Castle's disgusting. So gross. So gross. No. White Castle's hamburgers. If I ever eat cat food, I would imagine that's what they taste. They're disgusting. Gross. You worked at Wendy's. It was hell. Wendy's has good chicken sandwiches there. Pizza or pasta. You give me... I can't choose that, Rob. Give me both. But if I had to choose, I'm taking pizza. I love pizza. I freaking love me some damn pizza. Man, I can eat. Man, trust me when I tell you, man. I can put food away like you wouldn't believe for a smaller guy. Would I rather work from home or no? Absolutely not. I'd rather be back in my office. No doubt about that. I never been to Guy Fieri's restaurant. Ugh, gross. I could never eat those. Ugh, I could never eat White Castle. White Castle's nasty. So work on video. Yeah, I got it like that, Melly Mel. I actually put that up on the stream a little earlier. Today, the Bad Dog Boot Camp. As I said, nobody knows because my shirts are very loose on me. You really only see me from the chest down. You can't really see my arms. The lighting isn't good in here. So, and when I wear big clothes, you can't really see what's underneath. I say that at the gym all the time. People don't know what's underneath. So when I take my stuff off, it's pretty funny. But yeah, I work pretty hard in there. White Castle's so gross. Burger King and McDonald's. Burger King. All day. The Whopper is way better than a Big Mac. As Rob Bass said, and it takes 2. Shout-outs in New York from L.A. Go Pat. Oh, yeah, this Mr. A. Lewis Sr. You know Mr. A. Lewis Sr., Michael Corleone. He's always in my Laker streams. Mr. A. Lewis Sr. Got me this Yankee hat. He also got me this Yankee hat. So this is a white version of it. I like black way better, though. And white will get dirty. Like I said, if I go out to dinner sometime, I wear the white hat. But black is definitely my color. There's no Roy Rogers around here either. There's not much ups here in upstate New York. Jersey Mike's, no Jersey Mike's up here. Subways, there is Subways around here. I'm sure it is, man. Yeah, I can't eat White Castle. I almost threw up first time. The only time I ate those. You think Big Mac with quarter pounders? Well, I don't know. I always like the Whopper. Yeah, shout out L.A. Lou. L.A. Lou's not here. L.A. Lou is probably sleeping, getting ready for work. But shout out L.A. Lou always for that hat. My man, L.A. Lou. Jack in the Box. No Jack in the Box up here. I live in Saratoga County, Newport. So I live upstate New York. There's not a lot up here. If I'm going to go to a sub place, I'm going to DeBella's. DeBella's is the shit. DeBella's they make the best subs I've ever had. DeBella's is no joke. I freaking love DeBella's. DeBella's subs are good. Never get a chance to tour the old Yankee Stadium. Yes, I did. I went there a lot. No in-and-outs. No in-and-outs on the East Coast, I don't think, Michael. I think the farthest east they go is Vegas. There's no in-and-outs here. Arby's, I can stomach it. Not my first choice. Favorite cold cut sandwich? Roast beef. Roast beef sandwich, probably my favorite cold cut. Do I like IHOP? I don't mind IHOP. I'd rather just go to a diner though. Like if I'm gonna go get pancakes, or I'm gonna go get bacon and eggs. I'd rather go to a diner. Diners always make better food than your chains. And I like to support the small businesses around here. Yeah, me too, Rob. I've always wanted to try the In-N-Out burger because I want to know if they're overhyped or not as well. Subway best sandwich place. What? Come on. We used to have a Hardee's here a long time ago, Michael. They didn't last. I haven't seen a Hardee's in a long time. We just got a Sonic here a few years ago. I'd rather have Worf's TJ over a Cuda. I know, I'm making myself hungry. The Whataburger patty. I don't know if we have a Whataburger around here. I have a Smash Burger around here. Smash Burger and Five Guys. I don't think we have a Whataburger. There's not a lot up here. Where does Entertainer live? Down in the city? Long Island? I think he lives in Long Island, if I'm not mistaken. I think he lives down there. I don't know where exactly. No. In-N-Out's overhyped. Tried it in Vegas. I never had it. I had Chipotle for the first time in Vegas. Never had Chipotle. There was no Chipotles around here either until recently. Do I like Southern food? Oh my God, I love pulled pork, man. Pulled pork, pulled chicken. Yeah, I love Southern food. It's not healthy, but give me that fried chicken. Give me that pulled pork, that barbecue, anything barbecued, man. Anything barbecued. Give it to me. There's not much food I don't like. Put it that way. Seafood, I don't like seafood. Other than that, I pretty much like it all. Although I am picky. I don't like mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is gross. I don't like onions. I only like a certain kind of jelly. I only like a certain kind of ketchup. Do I have Moe's Mexican? No. Oh, Moe's. Yes, I have a Moe's here. I love Moe's. Do I like Fruity Pebbles? I don't really eat cereal. I don't really eat cereal that much. Favorite cereal is probably Golden Grams, though. I love barbecue. Do I like sushi? No, that's seafood. Sushi is disgusting. Sushi is bait. Like if I want to go catch a fish because I just want to go out on a boat and I want to drink, and fishing is something to do when you're on a boat getting sun and drinking. Sushi is what you put on the hook to catch a fish. It's bait. I'm not eating bait. I have never heard of Cookout. Mainly in Texas, but there's some Whataburger spread throughout the. I believe there's some in Ohio. Yeah, I've never had the Whataburger. Would you ever go to a Giants game against the Cowboys? Oh, God, yes. I'd go to Dallas. I would definitely go to Dallas. Philly, I wouldn't be going there, but I would definitely go to Dallas. Actually, Philly would probably be fun to go to. Philly would be fun. I like getting my balls busted. It'd probably be pretty fun, to be honest with you. I would definitely go to Dallas, though. Cannoli or cheesecake, give me the cannoli all day, every day. I do remember Nathan's, yes. Nobody answers my questions. I'm not seeing them, Jared. Ever hear of Cookout? No, I just said I never heard of Cookout. I just said I never heard of that. I cook my barbecue in a big barrel. Sweet. Went to the Dallas game last year. It was a blast. Oh, I'm sure. Sounds awesome. Grilled octopus, no thank you. Bob's Big Boy. I've heard of that. We don't have that up here either. Yeah, cheesecake is amazing too. It definitely is. But guys, listen, I want to wrap it up. It's after 1 o'clock. I didn't even realize it was getting there. Call-in show. I will do. I got to see when I'm working with Fisk, Dog. But maybe the next time I do one of these, I'll do the call-in show. I have gone to both Cheesecake Factory and Cracker Barrel. I love Cracker Barrel. That's where I usually get my That's usually where I get my my breakfast. Get some glasses, Jared. If it scrolls up past where I'm seeing it and I don't see it, I don't see it. When I look, a lot of times I'm looking at the camera, so I'm not looking at the chat. Then when I look over here, I might miss your comment. I'm not doing it intentionally. It's not like I can't read the comments. I'm just not seeing it. I appreciate that, Dog. Right back at you. Michael Corleone. Again, guys, thank you so much for being here. And again, wherever you are, man, have a safe day or night. Get some sleep. Don't worry. The Bad Diggity Dizzle will be back soon because we have no sports. We got nothing to do. But I do appreciate you all hanging out with me and supporting the streams and just hanging, talking, because Lord knows we all need this. Without sports, we're all going insane. So again, guys, thank you so much for everything, and we'll see you next time. Until then, it's the Bad Diggity Dizzle, and I am gone. Peace!